And we are live.
What the buck is up, every pony?
Hello.
Hello.
What's up? We're gonna fight this dragon and we're probably gonna die in the process.
Oh, no.
Yeah!
Hey, if you were playing Clockwork, that would fit.
Let's do this, guys.
No, he turned into a chipmunk.
somebody,
I
has
Wait,
a,
Thumbtack.
somebody clearly has a new toy.
Go away, Thumbtack. You're not in this campaign.
Oh
I
god.
must say, Metal Banana, whoever your voice coach is, they're doing an outstanding job. I didn't know you had that range.
I just have a voice changer.
You gave it away!
Boo.
You should have claimed it.
Yeah. Alright, well, last time you guys were making up a very difficult climb. There was clearly no easy route to get around this particular climb, and you had to split the party to be able to get everybody up relatively safe. There was still going to be some risks involved, but sadly, as Burnt was doing his climb, well, a shadow kind of fell over the area, and Milkfistle spotted a white-coloured dragon beginning to swoop in. But being too far away, has very little in his skill set to lend Burnt any significant aid before the dragon will be on him. So, I will put it on the initiatives, and I will let Milkfistle get a surprise round if he can think of anything, and the dragon will also have a surprise round as well against Burnt.
So, who is within burst damage or burst spells of me right now? Is it just Wishful Pen, or is there anyone
It is-
Marshall next to
It is just Wishful Pen.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's not much I can do.
Wow, I rolled really low for that dragon.
Yeah, we really need to find some good range spells for situations like this.
Well, Pathfinder tends to often be quite a close quarters combat game. It is rare that that you do have to do large distances. This just happens to be one of those times.
Yeah, normally if something's 500 feet away, it'll leave you alone. Or
Normally.
it'll charge at you.
Oh well, Milk's definitely still going first though on his surprise round.
I don't know. Depends on the players. Is if my players melee in main, I like to put some long range attacks to see how they deal with it.
Roll me initiative, Metal.
I'm trying to find my initiative.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
If you click the X by the voice chat thing
Yep.
at the top, you can just there you go.
Yeah, he's got it.
All right. For the surprise round, Milkthistle will cast Spiritual Ally, but he'll keep his ally hovering close to him in a Wishful Pen. So if you would kindly bring out the icon for my Spiritual Ally, we can put him on the board.
Yeah, 1 second. I have to find out where I've put him again. I'm pretty sure he's under allies. Oh no, I didn't. Is he under players? Yes, there he is. Or they are, I should say.
We'll put him right there. All right, that's his surprise round.
Okay. Excellent. Alright, game seems to be lagging a little bit as that loads in. Maybe the icon's a bit large. Alright. So... Oh, have I hit... Did I press begin combat? No, I haven't, because it's not playing new music. Alright. So... you did your turn by summoning your spiritual ally, and with that, it then jumps to our dragon. Oh, can I skip the initiative all the way down to it? No. Alright, then let's jump through a few people's turns, so bear with. Boop, boop, boop. Ooh, I think we need to change that music. That's more adventuring background. We want something a bit more... possibly this sounding?
Good to go.
That's fine. Alright. So let me grab my information about this friendly neighbourhood dragon.
I love the way you said that.
Obviously, Milkfish, you could have rolled a knowledge check. If you've got knowledge arcana.
Right, and he does not.
Okay. That's fine. I thought I'd better make a note of that. We are that colour dragon, aren't we? Here we are. Yep. Is that the right one? Accept. Yes, it is. Okay, so what is their movement speed? Alright, Burnt. Your first knowledge that a dragon is upon you is there's a very loud sort of slam or bang noise nearby, and as something clearly has landed or hit the mountain, not like super fast, but with a good amount of speed and weight behind it. There's a momentary sort of a shudder with the mountainside, but you're skilled enough that you don't have to make a check to hold on. But as the sort of the limited smoke that was brought up from the landing is blown away by the quick winds, you do notice a large white dragon is about 10 foot away from you. Its claws latched onto the mountainside as it's clearly looking at you curiously at this moment in time. That will be its surprise round. So
It's just standing there, menacingly.
Yeah.
So we're into initiative. You can still see it clearly, Milk Thistle. The little bit of smoke or debris, ash type stuff which is brought off from its landing is blown away very quickly. So you can see it perfectly fine.
Is it still about 500 feet away?
Yeah, because it's right where Burnt is, basically.
Trying to think. Yeah, okay. I will ready a spell,
Okay.
but I'll stay in my position.
What spell are you readying?
Phantasmal Killer.
Understood. Alright, Metal Banana, as you and Alex are obviously standing there at the bottom, you do notice that you see the dragon as it hits the mountainside. You probably don't catch it straight away because it swoops in with quite a bit of speed, but you can see it clearly above you as some small bits of rock sort of tumble down and land harmlessly around you from its impact. It is a fair distance up from where you are, and you can clearly see it's showing great interest in Burnt.
Oh dear. Would it count as an action if I want to like position myself where the rope is kind of hanging into a point where I can swing, and when a dragon comes towards us, I can do a charge attack? It counts as a charge attack?
I mean, you are anchored to the mountainside because it would be silly not to be. So I mean, as long as you fall a significant distance, you can count as charging. But if you do attempt that, you sacrifice basically any ability to try and save yourself, and you will fall the full distance of your rope. That's if you leap off. If you run along the side of the cliff, you would have to roll a acrobatics check to basically not slip off.
Okay. Would it be an action to do the thing?
To ready it, yes, technically speaking.
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna do what I did the last time and try to distract the dragon towards me and Alexander.
Alright, yeah, you can give it a go.
Yeah. Let's say that.
Yeah, I mean it's always possible. You never know.
If I remember, that was a intimidation check, right?
Yeah, intimidation check would be one of the methods of trying to get something's attention.
Okay. Okay, not too shabby.
Not too shabby. Believe it or not, there's actually a specialised feat for it.
I think it's called Antagonize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have that plus its hit dice, which would be that much, plus its charisma score, and you are at a great distance. So you definitely try and shout up and call up as much as you can in regards to trying to get this dragon's attention, or make it appear that you're more of an interesting meal than burnt. You are uncertain if you've got the dragon's attention. It doesn't appear to look down in your direction as far as you can tell.
Okay. I guess I just challenge it and end my turn.
Okay.
Does your challenge reach that far?
I think it's line of sight.
It's line of sight.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Good question. That was a good question, though.
I think
it's
it's.
very.
I
It's a
think
very useful thing.
well, I believe it's line of sight because I don't think it actually puts a technical limit on it.
There you go.
As far as I'm not aware. Challenge. Once per day.
Target within
Yeah,
sight.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, and you can see it. All right.
Cool.
Alex.
Alright. I need to think of what I want to do now.
Yeah. Oh, you had all
supposed to
this
do that.
time.
Your turn.
Yeah. Sucks being at the bottom. If I just grab the rope and start climbing towards Bernd, how many turns would that be before I actually reach him? You suppose?
What is your speed?
My speed is 40 right now, and I have my whatchamacallit, my quick runner shirt.
Quick runner shirt. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you succeed a climb check, then you could go that in a full round action. So divide that by this number. You would probably almost kill yourself, but if you really pushed it, you're doing it fast, so technically speaking, it's about 20 turns-ish, but you will be looking at a slightly higher DC because you're not going to be setting up rocks carefully. You're not going to be tapping in rope and securing lines. So you would basically have to climb ropeless to do that in that time.
Yeah, 20 turns, that's probably not even going to be enough to matter.
Yeah, and you would basically, that would be 20 climb checks in that time because you're just going ham for it.
Yeah.
And I will point out that is basically DC 30 checks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I really stepped in it this time.
Yeah. Well, if that's the case, Bern, you said you have a ring of Featherfall, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Alex will yell out, hold the rope! And he's going to take the magical rope and have it let go of the thing.
The rope is too far up for you to...
It's a magical thing where I can just, here, let me grab the thing.
Yeah, it's fine if it's got something which... Because it's currently in Burnt's possession, so let's see. Yeah, he's further than that, can support that much. Upon command, the rope can snake forward, upwards or downwards, or in any directions at the turn. Attaching it and securing whatever it desires, it can unfasten itself and return. And that a rope can be commanded to knot or unknot itself, causing the large knot to until. So you can only command it to go up and down, basically. The 5 feet per 10 feet per round. Which...
I thought I could command to unknot itself, so like it would.
I mean, yeah, you would undo the knots, which he's using to make the climb check easier to get up, but it won't. Oh, I see what you mean. You want it to completely unhook itself from his anchoring point.
Yeah, exactly, and so I can have Burn fall towards us.
All right, Alex, you need to shout loud enough to for the rope to hear the command. I'm going to make it intimidating because I feel like that's going to be the suitable thing to make sure your voice carries as far as it does.
Okay.
Unless you have any abilities to help amplify your voice.
I sadly do not, so I guess Intimidate will be the best thing I have.
Yep.
At least I have 1 rank in it, so it's at least a good thing.
It is not going to be easy given your distance.
You know, I never thought I'd say this, but I hope I fall.
Yeah.
I ain't no space marine, so that's a good thing.
20?
20 is not going to do it with your distance, I'm afraid.
I will use a Mythic Surf.
Okay.
There's Surf. Ugh, 21. That's
20,
not gonna help.
21 will not do it, I'm afraid.
Okay. Why couldn't it be diplomacy?
Well, diplomacy is more about choosing the right words and being diplomatic, where intimidate is sort of being loud and aggressive.
That is her.
But good thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
I guess I'll use my swift action to smite this thing.
Smite. Let's have a quick look at me, dragon. It is not evil.
No, it's not.
Nope.
So,
Alright.
so just hungry?
Anything else, or was that your turnover?
I think that's my turn. I would suggest Burned lets go of the rope and falls towards us.
Yep, that's what I was gonna plan.
Okay, so the dragon's landed there. It's going to do It will do this in regards to its thinking. No, it does not have climb. Okay, but it has that, so not quite gonna. With its claws anchored in, it's basically using. It's kind of like dug its claws in a bit, so it's sort of like almost its legs and its legs and hands, for better descriptions, are kind of buried into the rock face, and it kind of steps closer to you. You can feel the sheer coldness radiating from its body, and being this close to it, you take 1 point of cold damage.
Alright.
As it steps in close. The dragon moves in. Still, it seems oddly curious, but it definitely gives you a strong sniff, as if it's trying to determine what to do with you.
Do you have any food to feed it?
Let me see. I don't think I do.
But that is it for its turn. But it definitely doesn't seem like it's defenseless. It's sort of very, it's curiously sniffing, but it's not like getting really close up to you.
Alright.
Burnt. Being this close to this dragon is absolutely terrifying. You need to pass. Oh, it's been a while since I've looked at dragon's terrifying aura.
I have no food.
I know, because you guys have been using magic to make it. Where is the terrifying aura?
What I have is stuff that's all gonna hurt it if it tries to eat it.
Well, it's right now not attacking, so
Yeah.
maybe it's a friendly dragon,
Maybe.
and we're just overreacting.
What's my handle?
Okay, it's a free action, yeah. Pony, spell like me, yeah. Right,
It's,
okay, thank you for that.
+5.
What would it be? A will save?
Watch this turn into how to train your drag.
God, don't tempt me. I might just try it.
So, right. Yeah, okay, so you need to make me a will save to overcome this terrifying presence.
Alright, so this is against fear?
Yes.
Alright, I know I have a bonus to it from something. Let's see. Morale. Alright, yeah, +6 morale bonus.
Do you currently have your banner out on display, or would you have packed it away to climb?
It's out on display. So let's see, 9, 15. That's 15 plus the surge.
Oh, you're going for a surge? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That would be 26, I think.
So you've got 9 plus 6, 15. What's that +2 versus fear coming from?
Oh, let me double check. It should be a trait. It is grief-filled. Grief-filled. It's a trait.
It's a trait, so it's a trait bonus. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's the main thing I need to know is what type of bonus it was. Okay.
Yeah, no worries.
So it will stack, so that'll be 17 plus 6. So 23. Let me check the aura. Yes, being this close to the dragon is absolutely terrifying, but you are able to hold your nerve and are not currently frightened.
Alright, so right now it's just sniffing me.
Yes.
I don't want to...
The best way to describe its reaction to you at the moment is oddly curious.
Alright, so it's not attacking me, though that's likely a change if I do anything sudden.
Alex will call up. It's not evil.
Suddenly, Alex is too far down for you to hear that.
Yeah.
We've already attempted your shouting. You can't reach that distance.
Yeah.
The
Let's
wind carries your sound away, and it's
see.
lost.
I guess I could try handle animal and try to like.
Handle
Is
animal
it-
does not work on wild animals, nor does it work on intelligent creatures.
All right. Hmm. God, what can I do in this situation? Like, I really stepped in it this time. Like, holy crap.
Well,
You might be able to do what Milk does and just ready in action. Like,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
if you think this creature, might not attack us, we could wait.
He's going to ready an action to defend himself if need be.
how do
But
you
other
plan to
than-
defend yourself?
He's going to have his bastard sword is already on his saddle rack. He's not gonna straight up aim it at him.
It would not be in a position for you to be able to use it at this moment in time because
Right.
you don't want to climb with a weapon poised ready to attack because that's just asking for trouble.
That's true.
It has a full defense stance you can take, right?
You can take total defense, yes.
Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. Is he's gonna take total defense and he's gonna go. I mean, he's gonna say to it. We mean you no harm.
Oh, what language are you talking to it in?
Let me check real quick. I know I have a bunch. I
Yeah.
don't have Draconic. I'm gonna speak to it in Sylvan.
Ooh, do you have Celestial?
I do not know. I have
Oh,
Common, Null, Infernal, Sylvan, Runic.
Yeah, but your kind of default language would be to Sylvan, though you've kind of been using Common a lot more with Milk Thistle around.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just gonna tell it in, you know what?
In Sylvan, yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna say in Sylvan, we mean you no harm, we're just passing through. Is there something I can help you with? And that's gonna be it for my turn.
Okie dokie. Wishful! I think there's very little she could do from her distance, other than possibly tell Milk Thistle information that won't help Bird at all.
Did you know there are 79 different kinds of dragons? How's that helping this situation?
Let me just
It's
check.
just a fun fact.
Yeah, she's full of fun facts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just checking to see if there is any spell that she might throw, which I can't see any. Nope. Alright, so she's just going to use her knowledge of Knowledge Arcana to blind general. Hang on. Oh, get an extra d6. Normal. Ooh, she always seems to roll terribly at these. Is it me or is her music not playing?
It seems to be playing.
Oh, it is playing. Okay, it must be just my set. Alright. She thinks for a moment and then uses a search to see if she can gain more insight. Oh, okay.
Good search.
So she gets that total number in question. She will say to Milk Thistle, because she's the only person she could talk to, it's an adult dragon. They're normally a few hundred years old. I don't know if this is good or bad. We could be in its territory, and it might be angry, or it might just be hunting grounds.
Given how vulnerable we are, I'd say it's very dangerous.
But she can't really tell much more from this distance, as Pathfinder is weird. Ponyfinder is weird with their dragons, so the color does not tell her much.
Yeah, I was gonna make a joke. So all our planning was thrown out the window. Huzzah.
Can she throw anything at Burnt? No.
Well, look on the bright side. That goes for most O's campaigns.
What is
No,
it?
won't help, won't help. So her
What's
biggest
saying?
spell don't help.
Sorry.
No, that's fine.
I'm trying to remember. What's that saying? Most plans never survive first contact.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, what about this one? What would we do? No, won't help. Definitely won't help. No, she seems a bit helpless as she kind of stands there watching Burnt as and waits to see what happens. Milk Thistle then.
Milthistle is still in the same position, so he's going to ready Phantasmal Killer and see if the dragon gets within range.
Metal Banana,
Yep.
what are you doing?
I don't know.
I mean, so far, good news is, so far it hasn't tried eating him
Mhm.
yet. So far, yet.
Well, it's not quite your turn. Its turn yet. Are you just
Okay.
kind of want to hold the same sort of position where you want to prepare for possible attack?
Yeah, sure. I will prepare for a possible attack.
Okay. All right. I will go to Alex's turn if that's everything.
All right. Yeah. Alex, I would like to see if I can recall knowledge on something that I know out of character that Alex might not.
Then that's not possible.
I mean, that's why I want to roll knowledge, or religion, to see if I do know this in character.
Okay. If you feel that knowledge religion check will help you here, then yeah, by all
Yeah,
means.
because I do remember what's her face, the other woman, the other person who climbed here, who became a goddess, had a dragon companion.
Yes.
Yeah, so I would like to see if Alexandrite knows that.
Okay. Yeah. Go for it. That's not gonna help here.
Yeah.
I mean, knowledge history probably would have been the easier role because it's more of a history thing rather than religion. But because I assume you're trying to remember the deity related to that.
Why is my... I have the same ranks in history and religion, but my religion is better. Why is that?
But no,
History is intelligence, religion is wisdom, I believe. Wait, no, it's not.
they're all they're all
that's
intelligence.
Is history a class trait for a paladin?
No.
No, okay, yeah, that's probably why.
Yeah, that's always the biggest thing with paladins.
Yeah.
All right. You don't recall anything. Well, Alex doesn't think of anything important at that
Yeah.
moment.
So, I guess Alex is just gonna start climbing, because,
I mean, you can start shouting up the mountain again.
yeah.
So,
And I think climbing's probably the most useful thing I can do.
are you planning to climb without rope, or you're going to go cautiously?
I'm going to climb with the rope that's dangling, so...
Well, the rope which is dangling is the one what you are currently anchored to. So obviously,
Cool.
in case you slipped off, you wouldn't fall to your death.
I guess cautiously, because I know I can't even make this climb with this rope normally, so...
Yeah, cautiously, you probably make it up there in something like 45 minutes. Because that's you putting in rope, anchors, and doing it the sensible way. So you're going a lot slower.
Shoot, I suppose I can't, like, half-ass it to, like, speed that up a bit more and, like...
Not really, no. I mean, like I said, the quickest you're going to get up there is about 20 turns, and that's like balls to the walls, just going for it. But that's like super crazy.
Yeah.
Like leaping off the cliff, crazy, or mountain. And you were slightly better. You were slightly better at that idea.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll just see what happens.
All right. So, Burnt has a conversation with it. As it still stood there, Burnt, you do take another. 6 points of cold damage just being near it.
Alright.
You attempted to speak to it. It sort of pulls back a little as you begin to talk. It gives you an odd look, and there is a slight glow around the creature momentarily. As it clearly uses some sort of it speaks in a strange. Oh, sorry. It also speaks in a strange draconic tone, and actually, I know, strange draconic tone, and it does do some odd gestures with its own hands or a claw.
Are we in range to spellcraft whatever it's trying to cast?
You can roll with perception. You actually stand a good chance of spotting it, Milk Vessel. So if you pass, you can. Yes, you can make attempt, Milk Vessel.
Part of me is just thinking like, oh, I don't like this one bit.
Yeah,
And
I'm thinking like, oh, this is good. It's at least trying to talk to her.
Yeah.
And just to play it safe, Jim, I'm going to surge that spellcraft roll as well.
Okie dokie. Go for it. 20. That number. And now I need to find the buff. There we go. And put that on. Okie dokie. So that was its primary action. It doesn't look as curious anymore. It obviously is. It seems to be eyeing you with caution, is the best way you can read at this moment in time. And that will be its turn.
Alright. It hasn't attacked yet. I'm afraid that if I try climbing up slowly and carefully, it's gonna attack. But if I stay here, I also... Well, it's not attacking me yet.
Yeah, it's had like 3 turns that it could have attacked you, so...
So, he's going to very cautiously, very slowly, so as not to provoke it, he's going to speak to it very politely and respectfully. He's good as he takes total defense, and he goes, we are travelers that are seeking to reach the top of this mountain in order to take on a trial.
Is this still in Sylvan?
Yes.
Okay.
And is a trial to is within both your interest and our own. We, like I said, we do not mean any harm. We just wish to be on our way. He's trying to say it so as in case, the demon is watching them, like that nothing will be really known, and that's his turn.
Now I got an idea. I mean, you probably say it a bit quicker in regards to obviously the time frame, but that's the gist you obviously you get across in your message.
Yeah.
Wishful will say to Milkthistle and goes, I mean, it hasn't hurt him yet. Maybe it's a friendly one. Maybe they're talking. She says a little bit more wishful. Perhaps he's making a friend.
I don't know if this thing is friendly or if it's just as cautious of us as we are of it.
Which was like we're making fun, and the dragon and stomps and burns as soon as she says that.
Again, there's very little she can really do. No. The best you got is a medium range thing, and that's not really combat at the moment. All right. So, Milk. I'm assuming you're doing something very similar to what you did last time.
Yeah, Milk will look to Wishful Pin and say, the dragon casts shield upon itself. It's taken a defensive posture at the same time Burned is, so I'm not sure what its intents are. But he'll keep his Phantasmal Killer spell prepared just in case.
Metal Banana.
He went BRB.
Oh, did that? I thought Burn went BRB. Oh, they're both.
They both went BRB.
Shake my fist angrily at the screen. Damn them.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hi, back.
Hello, back. I'm Steel.
I was about to say, are you gonna make the joke? Hi, back. I'm Dad.
I'm not your father. Your mother can't do that.
Yeah, right now, waiting on Metal Banana who left.
Yes.
I'll say this: I'm so glad that my car battery died on me yesterday in the driveway instead of today when I needed to leave work.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, we shall see if they're gone for too long. I'll give them another minute.
Alright.
Well, I'll give them until their timer runs out. I think that seems reasonable.
But yeah, I almost dropped my drink there and would have gone all over everywhere. No, I don't need that. Oh man. I never thought I'd be way too close for comfort with a dragon.
It's Ponyfinder. Sooner or later, you're going to come nose to nose with a dragon.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you generally don't hope it's
Up here.
in this bad of a predicament. Yes.
I mean, yeah, so far it hasn't attacked us, which is good. But it could also be planning stuff, which is bad. But at the same time, it's being civil for the most part, which is good. God, I feel like one of those running gags from Fairly Odd Parents right now. Oh, great. My brother's friend brought his small dog here and it's crying. It's a little Dutch hound.
How long did I give? It must be about 3 minutes. I've got about a minute and a half left before we will continue. I mean, I don't think there's anything they want to do, but
Metal Banana might need to hold their turn.
yeah.
I mean, that's pretty much what everyone except for Bird is doing right now. He's just going total defensive, turtle in the shell mode as he just tries to like talk
Alright.
to this thing.
Alright, we're going to jump to Alex then.
Alright.
See if he wants to do anything on his turn.
Yeah, what is the DC if I do start climbing without the safety, we suppose?
30.
30?
Yep. And you don't get the +2 from your climber's kit.
Yeah. Well, I don't even think I can really even make that. So yeah, I'll have to just start climbing with the safety precautions out.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back. You just missed your turn after we waited.
Yeah. We'll,
Yeah, sorry about that.
we'll circle back to you once Alex has done what he wants to do.
Yeah, so I'm just going to start climbing like with the precautions.
Right, okay, so you start getting the climber's equipment out, you get ready to set an anchor point at the bottom here and begin the climb up. You'll probably be sorting yourself out for the next 5 minutes to get ready to climb, basically.
Yeah.
I'm afraid.
Hopefully this conversation goes for 5 minutes.
So, Metal Banana, what will you...
Yeah.
Anything special you want to do on your turn?
I think I'll just follow Alexander's climb as well.
So you start preparing to climb up.
Yeah, basically.
Alright, so the dragon's turn. So Burnt takes 2 points of cold damage.
Alright, well, honestly, this isn't bad. Like, it could be worse.
I mean, that's just from being near it. You can feel the
Yeah.
cold radiating from its body. That's the main thing here.
At least it hasn't breathed on you yet.
Yeah, I hope we can avoid startling it.
I need to check something. Oh yeah, frightening presence. Does that once you've passed? Does that make you immune to it? I'm pretty sure it does. Same for it's immune for 24 hours. Okay. Okay, so it gives you another little sniff, and then it then smacks you with a paw or claw.
Ow! So, yeah, that...
That's it's sort of like it just kind of bats you with a claw. I mean, obviously it hurts.
Alright.
Make me a climb check not to basically be knocked off the rope.
Alright.
You did take a total defense, which I believe gives you a
+4.
plus 4.
You
Yeah,
are
so
remember you are
that's
flat
gonna hit.
because you are climbing. You are flat-footed
Oh yeah, and probably
Yeah,
without your
yeah.
armor.
and
Yeah.
without your armor. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yep, you're
Ooh,
fine.
That's a good... He's just gonna, like, as he's bapped with it, he sort of just... He blinks, and he just, like, it takes a moment for, like, the stars and the birds around his head to settle. He's like,
But that's
ow.
mostly its turn. It just sort of like bats you, and it kind of then watches to see what happens. Burnt.
Bird is going to very respectfully say, as he takes total defense again, that was rather uncalled for. Can you please not do that? And it's going to be the end of his turn.
Please
he's
don't
just
hit me.
like, yeah, please don't hurt me. We're only trying to save the world.
I was like, is this a dragon or a cash?
Wishful
Why
Pen.
not both?
Wishful Pen gives a sort of a an audible like panic squeak as she watches like Burnt get smacked by the dragon, and then she sort of lets out, okay, maybe not friends.
Dragons can tear into their enemies a lot more fiercely than that. That almost looked playful.
Perhaps it doesn't know what a pony is.
Yeah. Let's see what Bern can do here.
Not wishful. Milk Thistle. If there's anything different you wish to prepare.
No, he's still readying the same spell. He's watching to see what happens now.
Alright, I assume Alex and Metal Banana are currently in the process of preparing to climb.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much,
Yeah.
yeah.
Alex gives a little worried look when he saw the rope dangling a bit, like. See, everything seems fine, so he's gonna continue climbing.
Well, you're not climbing yet. You're literally getting ready to climb.
Getting ready. Yeah,
Yeah.
getting ready to climb.
You guys are doing it safely. So you're getting the equipment ready to go. Even though you're trying to do it as quickly as you can, you're trying to do this correctly. So
Yeah.
you're kind of distracted with getting prepared. There's only so much preparing you can do in 6 seconds. So you probably didn't even see the dragon smack Burn because you were busy getting ready.
Yeah, honestly, this thing seems more playful, so.
All right. So it smacked you. You said some more words and then took another total defense. Yep, I think it's going to do this at this point. All right. No, it can't do that and that at the same time, can it?
I don't like this.
No, it can't. Okay, cool. So it would do this instead. So I need to go here, click this button.
Oh no.
No.
It's with that. It pulls out its claws and basically grabs a hold of you.
Okay, now what's that quote from Toy Story 1? This is no time to panic. This is the perfect time to panic.
You also will take your five points of cold damage.
Alright, one moment.
Secretly, this adult dragon was actually a baby dragon.
Oh god.
DM, I made a blind roll. I'll let you decide if you can answer that or not. What is this thing up to?
You don't have. You don't know. You know it's a dragon, but you don't know enough about dragons' activities. But so you're basing this on what you purely can guess about like creatures in general. Where are you gone, Nige? There you go. I have to remember it's your name, not your character's name. All right.
I have the feeling I should start climbing. I'm too nice. This is why bad things happen to me.
I mean, I can't blame you. Like, if a giant dragon came up to me, I'd probably freeze up too. So.
I mean,
Uh,
ah,
please.
ah, ah, That was a bad joke.
I didn't even mean that one, but yeah.
Yes, I did send you in that language you understood. I have to remember to do that.
Oh, this Dutch hound is gonna give me a
Okay.
headache.
Alright, that was the dragon's turn, I believe. Okay, Burnt, the dragon has you in a grapple.
Alright. Uh, I, how close to its nose am I?
I mean, it's moving and stuff. If you want to try and boop it, I mean, all I'm going to ask you to do is make a standard melee attack.
It's weird. It's not attacking me officially. It simply batted me, but at the same time.
Yeah, I could have done much worse, so.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah,
Maybe it's trying to make you go up to the top.
Maybe. He is going to actually. Yeah, he's standard melee. You said.
Well, what are you? What are you attacking it with? And so you just using your own hoof, or you using a weapon?
He's gonna use his hoof to just boop it on the nose, very playfully.
Okay, so you're gonna playfully try and just touch its face.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Boop.
So, yeah, that'll be enough to actually get it on the nose. I mean, you definitely wouldn't have you didn't hit it enough to hurt it. You hit it enough to touch it, at least.
Yeah.
I mean, it does go to recoil when you try and touch it, but you are a bit quicker and you are able to touch it. But as your hoof touch it, it does pull itself back, and it shows its many rows of razor sharp teeth at you in a very sort of almost a growl. You're quite certain it might have even said something in its draconic language, which you don't understand.
Yeah. And this is when Burned is like, I regret everything.
Burned, you're supposed to scratch it under the chin.
This is the moment Burns knew he messed up.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to, as a last sort of action, he's gonna just rub his hoof underneath its chin and its neck, just to to reassure it that he doesn't mean any harm and that he's friendly. I really hope this helps. Can this be considered diplomacy?
You're trying to show yourself as non-hostile and you're friendly and nice. I think that does come under diplomacy. I mean, you're trying to use body language and stuff, but I'm pretty certain nothing else covers it unless sense motive covers trying to do it with body language.
Nah, I would probably do diplomacy for burn sense motive from the dragon.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna mythic surge this.
Okay.
Yeah, this is gonna be a mythic surge, because that was just poop.
I mean, that was a 22, but yeah.
Oh, 23, so I mean, it's not bad.
Let me have a look at this. Alright, the creature was that against you. Okay, so that gather information.
I could have done so much better on that mythic search.
Implanted suggestion, no, you're not trying to do that.
Nah, I have the same problem in my Naruto D20 game. Every time I roll like an action thing, it's like, oh, I got a 1 on that.
All right. I mean, you're definitely coming across friendly. You're definitely trying to indicate that you are not scary and you're a nice pony and just want to be friends. I mean, the dragon will give you more curious looks, but that's as much of a response that you get at this moment.
Alright, I'm gonna end my turn. I know that the cold is starting to really get to me, but it's like it's either this or I get eaten.
Wishful. Wishful really wishes she was down there and could know what's going on, because she is curious if this is friendly or what.
Yeah, Burned is about as stumped as she is, but it's like he's just thinking, oh well, I mean, at least it hasn't eaten me and killed me yet.
All right. Can she literally do anything? No, there's literally nothing she can do. She really wants to do stuff, but she doesn't have the right. She's prepared for mountain climbing, not dragon or diplomacy talking. And that will be very useful for Vern, but she has to touch him.
I do have an idea, but
Alright. She cannot think of anything that she can do. Nothing in her books have prepared her for this moment.
Yeah.
Milk Thistle.
Milk Thistle will stop preparing the Phantasmal Killer spell, and he's instead going to pull out his Scroll of Comprehend Languages. So it's a move action to draw it out, and then a standard to cast. Correct?
Yeah, I will point out you have been too far away to hear their talking between each other. So, I mean, well, you haven't actually. That's a lie. You haven't attempted to try and listen into them. So, there's no saying that you, with your very good goat ears, you might be able to actually pick up their conversation, or the dragon's conversation, maybe.
Milk Thistle will attempt to eavesdrop.
Eavesdrop. Okay. Next time it talks from this point forward, if you have heard what it said, I will let you know.
All right, and I'll mythic search that as well.
Okay.
You know, I just had a thought. If Nightshine were here, he would be laughing at this.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I imagine he would. He also would have jumped off the mountain about 12 times by now. All right, so whatever my perception check was, plus 4, GM.
Okay, cool.
Sounds like I miss a lot from this guy. Leaving.
Yeah. Let's just say he decided to jump into the river of Galloping Dam in order to try and talk to the sea ponies.
All right.
A DM, quick question.
Yeah.
I know Draconic. Do I hear what the dragon's saying?
You've not made any attempts to try and listen up through the winds of the mountains, so you at the moment do not know what they are saying. If you want to try and listen in, then you have to sort of kind of focus and try and listen carefully through the winds. So that would be a perception check.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. I'll do that for this one round. Why not?
You stop a moment and listen to see what's going on. See if you can hear anything.
Yeah. Because I think she'll be like, why is the dragon not eating him right now?
Right?
Yeah.
That's...
Okay. Blind will, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, just gonna open your live stream for no reason.
Oh, it's fine. I can press this button and it hides it. And then I will just move the chat off the corner of the screen, and you won't be able to see it.
Oh man, look at the GM. He's pulling
I'm
out all the
joking.
stops.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So, you listen carefully, trying to hear what the dragon or even any sort of commotion what's going on. The winds are blowing and what have you, but you can't make out any sort of direct conversation going on at this moment in time. You're unsure if it's
Okay.
because obviously nothing's been said or it's just too far away.
Right. Okay, that's my turn.
All right, Alex. Anything? You're just going to keep preparing, I'm assuming, Alex.
Actually, I do have an idea. My first idea I couldn't do, but I realized I could probably do this.
Okay.
I'm going to activate my power of faith, which will create a nimbus of light. So I'm hoping that will distract the dragon or have it fly down here.
All right. So
I'm basically
Nimbus of
just
light.
making a big aura of the 30-foot light.
Okay, so you're making yourself glow just like the light spell, is it?
Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
I mean, you're definitely having some effect, but it's not as impressive because obviously it's during the daytime.
Yeah,
But-
I wanted to do my fucking armor thing, but I realized I wasn't wearing it at this point. So this is the next best thing I could do.
Man, I'm regretting having not taken Draconic.
Um,
Never need.
That's fine. So, the dragon's turn. So it needs to maintain the grapple. Oh, I might have clicked that more than once. +5 because it's maintaining, which I'm pretty sure that's going to be okay.
Let's see, CMD.
What is your CMD?
Should most certainly be.
Yeah.
Yeah, most certainly is.
I need the good old grapple flowchart for what I
Yeah.
think it can do, so I know
It's,
if it can.
Yeah, it's like
Uh,
2 points under.
No, that's the defender, the attacker. Here we go. And perform some
Or 2
actions.
points under.
That's a stun action.
Here, I've got the grapple flow chart saved. I'll post it.
Oh, I've already got it.
The grapple flowchart, the bane of every DM's existence.
No, I've just got a. Okay, attacker may choose to do
Page
nothing.
150 of the core rulebook.
Move self. All right. Its wings spread out from its back, and it beats its wings, pulling you off the side of the mountain. Obviously, you are still attached by some rope as it starts to pull away.
Oh no.
How far can it pull back? It can do that. It's trying to come off of that angle, so I actually do need to make a fly check for it.
Oh god. We might be needing a new rope.
Well, let's see if it can. I have to actually see if it can successfully fly. Can it take 10 on this and pass? Let's just. Right. Let's open this. Alright. Skill checks. It wants to take off at greater at that, so it is a DC 20, so it does need to roll. Alright. Oh, well. Yep. It beats its wings and starts to pull you back off the cliff, Burnt. The rope starts to pull taut to the point where obviously the rope that's anchoring you to the mountainside stops the dragon pulling you any further. and the dragon will have to quite literally pull you off the the rope off the mountainside. So you are currently still attached to the mountain, but the dragon has pulled you 15 feet away from the mountainside, and it's currently flying away. Well, flying 15 foot away.
Oh god.
So you're both kind of like, whee, over here.
Yeah, probably like, yeah, either don't let go of the rope or let go of the rope.
Yeah,
If you let go of the rope, the rope is attached to the mountain through the anchors and stuff like that. So you just letting go won't release you because you would be secured to it.
I'm gonna have to untie it.
Yeah, I mean you can speak the command word and that will, because you're using the magical rope basically for most of it.
So, right now there's two scenarios running through my head.
Oh.
One is the, oh god, I'm gonna die one. And then there's the other, maybe it's just trying to help me get up to my friends?
And you take 5 points of cold damage.
Alright, 5. Alright.
Or
Like I said,
it's like taking you, or it's taking you back to its lair for a snack.
Please don't say that.
But hey, that's a theory.
A game theory.
No.
Thanks for watching.
Oh my freaking god. Screw you guys for making me remember Map Hat's a person. God. Okay. I think if I were to try slipping out of its claws, that would be in acrobatics.
No, it's an escape artist check.
Oh.
Yeah, escape artist is to try and get out of like that, or you can roll a CM. What is it? A CMB check, but you need to beat the dragon's CMB. The numbers it's rolling gives you a clue of how difficult that might be.
Yeah. Okay, is there like, you know what? I could try the escape artist check, which would give me a -2 to my roll.
Yeah, then
so
you
even
probably
by nat 20.
you don't even want to try then, because
Yeah.
a nat 20 won't get you out. The only
Yeah.
one where nat 20 will save you will technically be the CMB.
Yeah. The two scenarios out of the two, it's like the one where me being food is the most predominant. Okay. What do you guys think? Should I risk the chance? It might take me up to where Milk Thistle is?
I mean,
Has it given any...
sadly, we don't have a lot of choices.
Well,
Yeah.
think about its actions, what it's done, and has anything indicated it's trying to help you?
So far, let's see. So far, it's backed me across the face. It grabbed me. It's just holding me.
It's trying to fly away from the mountain with you. So it's not. It's doing more than holding you. It has pulled you off the mountain.
Yeah, which is,
I guess I'm gonna have to go with that CMB, was it?
So you're wiggling to escape.
Yeah. Alright. And let's see, that is also gonna be a Mythic Surge use.
Okay.
If I could just click it.
28. This creature's CMD is more than that.
Oh, fuck.
no.
Right, you wiggle, but it's still got you in its firm claws.
He's gonna go, wait. Please just don't eat me. I swear, I'm not tasty at all.
You're still shouting at it in Draconic, not Draconic, sorry, Sylvan.
Sylvan,
Yeah.
he's gonna try being diplomatic.
Okay.
This is like horrifying.
I I was gonna suggest maybe try a common if you.
Yeah, we'll go with common. But oh god, yeah, this is a mythic surge. We'll see if I could get 6. Nope.
Alright, so what is it you're screaming out in common this time?
Please don't eat me. I do not taste good, and I'm pretty sure that you don't like. I'm pretty sure that fear tastes the food, makes the food taste even worse. And that is gonna be. I forget. Is speaking the command word a bonus action or is it a full round?
To actually speak a command word for an item, it is a standard action.
Which I already used that.
Yes.
Well, shit. Okay. That's my turn, I guess. Here's hoping it responds.
Right, I will let everybody else do some. Well, Wishful Pen kind of looks a little bit more worried and sort of is almost hiding behind her hoofs as she watches this all take place. And goes, we'll say to Milk Thistle, is it as bad as it looks?
Seems that way. Can you speak Draconic?
No, but I can with a spell.
I'll see if I can get its attention without killing us.
So she will quickly cast a spell.
I guess now would be the proper time for I Need a Hero be playing, huh?
So she will use that on herself. Actually, was that the best spell? Yeah, she's the only one she can use at the moment. Oh, well, that's her comprehend language doesn't let her speak it, doesn't it? You can understand.
Tongues is a level 4 spell if that's what she's looking for.
Yeah, that's probably what I was thinking of. No, she has Holy Smite as a level 4 spell.
Doesn't she have the thing where she can change out her spells?
That's a good point.
No, that Milk Thistles.
Yeah, I think she has Recall Blessing, so she can use one of her mythic powers to cast any one divine spell without expending a prepared spell or spell slot. You must prepare if you prepare spells, this spell must be one you prepared today. Okay, so it means she can use the spell without actually using it up in her slots, basically. So she gets another casting of a spell that she's already prepared today. Sadly. Alrighty. So well, she does that anyway, just in case, if that helps. I don't think she actually has any other potions or anything for that might. No. Oh, well, she'll use that spell anyway. She hasn't used it in a while, so it might help. Wishful, not wishful. Milk Thistle.
She did not have that spell prepared. Quick, would it be perception or survival to determine if a loud noise would cause an avalanche here?
Survival. It is possible that an avalanche may begin if a loud enough noise is given out.
Yeah. Would that roll determine if Wishful and I are at risk, or is it more the ponies below, like Metal Banana and Alexandra, who are at risk?
All of the above. So it will come above you, so everybody will be at risk. Because you guys are climbing up one of the sheer edges, so the avalanche will come above you. You just know it's a risk. You don't know how much of a risk. Because it all comes down to the. I mean, if you give me a better idea of the loudness of the noise, I might be able to give you more information.
I'm trusting this dragon to have higher perception than the average creature, so I don't think I need to yell at the top of my lungs. But I was planning on using clarion call to boost my voice enough to where it could hear me over the sound of combat and Burn struggling.
Yeah. Just throw out the spell. Let me have a quick look at the wording on it. First, the creature gains the ability to create a sound like a blast of a mighty horn or trumpet. Simply speak in a booming voice that carries easily over great distances. Lowering the DC check to hear what he said at -15. If you try and do the trumpet noise, that likely will possibly, because it would be a long sustained note. That is more likely to cause an avalanche than a single word or a few words.
Alright, Milk Thistle will cast the spell and then call out in common, because that's what he speaks. Do not carry away my companion! And that's pretty much what he can do till next turn.
Alright. What did Burnt and Alex do last round? Oh, you guys were listening, weren't you?
I made my light, and yeah.
Oh, you made your light. Burnt was listening. Not Burnt. Yeah, Burnt was. No, Metal Banana was listening.
Yeah, I was listening.
Yeah, Metal, you can hear sort of a distant sort of voice, but the only thing you can pick up was the word companion.
Companion.
But the voice is too distant to actually know who was shouting it.
Okay. Do I see Burnt being carried away?
Yeah, you can see the dragon's flying away from the wall, holding onto Burnt, and there's rope attaching Burnt still to the mountainside.
Unfortunately, I can't do anything but continue climbing.
Alright, you are preparing the climb again. Alex, you are lighting up. The dragon doesn't seem to be looking downwards at all, at least. If anything, it's probably be looking, it's probably more likely moved Burnt up to look at him and looking up as well.
Mm-hmm. So, there's not a whole lot I can do at this moment, so I'm going to continue trying to climb.
Alright, so you are still preparing the climb?
Yeah. I'm glowing though, so for the next minute, if you look down, he'll hopefully see my light.
Alright, okay. Dragon time. So I'm just going to do the damage because...
That's the dragon's music.
Well, it's just what's kicked in for the battle theme. There might be something a bit more suitable.
Well, at least it's simply cold damage.
Yes.
So this thing hasn't been actively trying to kill me. That's a good sign at least.
It might make you a part of its horde.
All right.
It keeps you like as a figurine in.
Hey, it might be a lady dragon.
Oh no!
Oh god!
Oh no! We do not need Shrek in this. No.
I need to roll it. It's still holding on to you, check. Just in case it lets go. Cool. +5 to that, so it's still holding on to you. It's it kind of stays in its position, and it's brings you, instead of you underneath it, it more sort of brings you up so it can get a better look at you as it holds on to you. It shares a brief moment of looking upwards, as Milk Thistle's voice bellows out down across the mountain range. Excuse me. It then begins to talk once again, but this time it doesn't talk in Draconic. It actually starts speaking in Common.
Ah,
Now it speaks in common. Okay.
Okay, so I just had to speak in common to get it to respond in kind. Okay.
Well, if somebody's not speaking to you in a language you understand, you just stick with your primary one and don't necessarily cycle through all of them.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's holding on to, looks at you, and what is it going to? I've lost my trail of thought, which is annoying.
My bad.
That's fine. It looks at you and goes and says, "So you are intelligent."
Yes.
So I'm going to put the combat on a slight pause as the dragon holds on to Burnt and has a conversation with him while hovering there. Everyone else may continue to keep trying to climb and watch. So I'm just going to pause the slight combat movement for the time being as they have a conversation with each other. And Burnt, unless you struggle, I'm going to just assume it's holding on to you for the time being. If you do start to fright and get away, I will make him, or make the dragon, roll a combat maneuver bonus to maintain its grapple, as it should do every turn.
Okay, so yeah, no, he's not gonna struggle. He's by this point, he's just afraid of being dropped.
The rope would save you if it lets go.
Yeah. Alright.
It's just basically questioned your intelligence.
Yes, we are intelligent. We came here in order to help ourselves grow in strength in order to stop a great evil that's coming to destroy our home, all of our homes. And he gives a very polite bow of the head to the dragon. And in order to do that, we have to reach the top of this mountain where a sunflower grove is.
It looks up at the sort of indication at the top of, when you say top of mountain. And that is why you are there? As it kind of uses you to gesture towards where you were on the mountain.
Yes, we have to climb up this mountain because it's a trial. It is a trial of our skills and abilities to get up this mountain. He's sort of like he's trying to think of what to say so as not to tick off the this rather generous sounding and seeming dragon for the time being. And he goes, we have to test ourselves in order to make sure that we are capable of wielding this the powers that will be granted if we manage to win.
Why did you act like helpless food?
Because I was climbing and I didn't have my armor on. And, well, to be fair, shock will do that to you. Shock and surprise.
Why shouldn't I eat you?
Element's unhealthy.
For one, it's unhealthy to eat another. Well, to me in particular, he sort of motions to the scars on his face. I'm afraid that the meat on me has been damaged.
It licks you at that point. You taste fine.
Oh, the character. What's that one scene of The Office? The awkward scene where it's like Michael Scott staring at the camera with that awkward, nervous grin.
Yeah. I mean, you've definitely got a slight new hairstyle from that lick.
Well, I may taste fine, sure, but it's rather unhealthy, at least for myself and my companions. You like this world, right? You like our home. All, every single one of us. He gives a very, well,
I
are
don't
any
know
of,
your home. I don't know if I would like it. I like my home.
yes, well, you like your home, correct? So, how would you feel if there there's a great evil that's gonna be attempting to come and take over both our homes as well as yours. We are on this journey, on this mountain, in order to grow in strength to be able to stop that evil. Would you?
There looks to be others. They can spare you.
Uh, character. I'm like, my brain functions are just like going, wait, what did he say?
Basically going, there's others. They don't need you. I can eat you.
Yeah.
No, they do need me. If you wish to speak with them yourself, you know, I have two of my companions up top on the mountain, and two more down below. If you would like to speak with them, you're more than willing to, more than free to. He's trying to be very courteous and polite, and it's just like deep inside, he's like seizing up, like the fetal position. Real quick, is Bird able to see Milk Thistle?
I mean, if you look up and stuff, you would be able to see his face looking down at you. I mean, he won't be like very clear, but you can make out his purple amongst the sort of grey and the white of the mountain.
All right. Bird is gonna tell the dragon, or he's gonna say, if you do not believe me that my companions need me, why don't you speak with them?
Because I'm speaking with you. And I have you now.
Yes.
This could be a trick, and you have your friends. Nice try, clever one. I don't fall for your tricks.
Look, I'm not trying to trick you. Like I said, there is a great darkness that's coming to devour both your land, your home, and our home. So, I mean, scrutinize me if you wish, but I only speak the truth. And if the fact that if you just think about this, if you eat me, there's one less possibility or one less chance of us all defeating this darkness and pushing it back and saving your home and our home. Do you really wish to allow that to happen? To allow great evil to come and devour up everything only to destroy it?
Roll me diplomacy for that one.
Alright, I'm just thinking to myself, shit. Oh god, my. Just look at my rolls, they haven't been bad.
Burned. Also, remember what dragons like.
Yeah. Right, there's that. And this is gonna be my last. Ooh, okay, this is gonna be my last Mythic Surge, just to make sure I get the point across. Okay,
Good roll.
35.
that is better.
Alright. You offer up your plea to it. He seems to ponder your words carefully for a short while. Um, and the sort of dragon sort of hovers there, or yeah, basically hovers there sort of silently for a moment, almost pondering whether to let you do what you want to do or if it wants to eat you, and what seems to be more important at this moment in time. After what seems like probably hours of you waiting to see what will happen, the dragon finally goes, "Fine, you can go back and save things from this evil that will eat everything. If you come back, I will eat you then."
Fair enough. He's gonna give a very respectful nod to him. That he's just like he's trying to keep himself calm, but like, he's not so much hyperventilating, but it's more like he's relieved. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I didn't get your name.
I don't talk.
My name.
I don't give my name to food.
Fair enough. Thank you for. Thank you. He's just gonna stop right there and just say thank you, and that's it. Before it digs the hole any deeper.
So they, with that, they basically just land on the mountainside again, with a bit of a shudder, and basically kind of, it kind of awkwardly just tries to push you into the mountain to see if you basically stick back to it again, just expecting you to stick. You need to make me a DC climb check.
Dumb lizard.
Yeah, you need to make me a DC 20 climb check to basically grab hold of it in a suitable way before it lets go of you.
Okay.
What was the DC again?
20.
Like 5 off. I used my last mythic
Yep.
surge.
So the dragon kind of just shoves you into the wall, sort of like pushes you a few times and then just lets go, and you just go ah and fall slightly.
Wait, I didn't. Hold on a minute. I didn't unknot the rope from around me.
Yeah, I know. You fall for a bit, as I said.
Right, sorry.
You don't fall. You don't fall far. You do fall enough where you do take 6 points of non-lethal damage as you bounce off the wall and hang there for momentarily.
Alright. Yeah, once he's let go, Bernd is gonna give a respectful bow of his head, and he's gonna just climb the fuck up. He is booking it.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
At which point
Yep.
the dragon will just will fly off.
Alright. Yeah, once Bernd gets up there, I need to get up to the right altitude. He's just like... I'm pretty sure there's some yellow snow left in his wake. And he's just like... Fuck. These mountains.
Or there's some yellow ice left on Dragon's paw.
Oh god. No, he would have waited until he was out, until the dragon let go of him. it's like, no, I'm not pissing on the talon or the claw of
Yeah.
the thing that was just holding me and wanted to eat me.
Yeah, don't piss it off.
Yeah, it's better to be pissed off and not pissed on. Yeah, no,
Nice
he's
reference.
just. Hmm. Yeah, Bird is just like breathing all kinds of heavy now, and he's just like hyperventilating.
Alright,
Uh,
splitting some XP through the party. So you all should have just got that much XP.
That must be the longest non actual combat at ever.
yeah.
Um,
I mean, to be fair, sorry, gone.
no, that's fine. Carry on.
To be fair, you know, we didn't know if it was wanting to kill us or what. Well, now we can tell that it wanted to eat Bird. Once he gets up top, he's gonna untie the rope from around him and let it drop back down to Alexandrite and Metal Banana.
Yeah, you guys were
So
basically ready to catch.
yeah, so he's just like he's sort of going into like a not so much a fetal position, but he's like sitting on his flank as he's just like shaking. It's not from the snow this time.
Wishful goes over and goes, "What was it like to talk to a dragon?"
I'd rather not do it again. It wasn't awful, but it just wanted to eat me. And the thing is like once I explained the situation, he kind of was like, okay. He's obviously like his eyes are like dilated and shit.
Did you
Alright.
did you learn anything
Note
about how dragons live?
No, the thing that was more or less on my mind right then at that moment was not being eaten.
What was you about to say, Milk Thistle?
Milkthistle will approach Burned and put an encouraging hoof on his shoulder. Burned. Stiffen your spine. We still have a long way to climb.
Yeah. Yeah. Just let me take a few moments to catch my breath.
We'll be
Alexandra.
waiting.
Sorry, you go ahead.
Thank you. We'll be waiting for Metal Banana and Alexandra to climb the rest of the way up.
Right.
Yes.
His spiritual ally will fade back into existence.
Yeah, at this point, Burn is just like, as soon as Milk Thistle's hoof leaves his shoulder, he just falls back and just lands on his back in the snow as he just looks up at the sky.
All right. Which one out of you two at the bottom is next?
Yeah, I was gonna suggest I'd climb next, just in case. I'm more likely to fall, and also in case that thing comes back.
All
Yeah,
right.
that makes sense.
You need to make me a DC 20 climb check. As Wishful Pen heals Burnt.
Oof. See that thing about more likely to fall?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So you rolled a 14 altogether.
Mhm.
What do you wish to do? Would you wish to fall and have the rope take some damage?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
I would need a 6 to get that.
All right. So you take 2 points of non-lethal damage, and your climbing equipment takes 1 point of damage.
Mhm.
How much XP? How much health is your climbing equipment on at the moment?
My climber's equipment. It is. Oh yeah, it was full because milk.
Yep. Cool. No, I thought it
So-
was. I just wanted to check. All right. So it's taken 1 point. Fair enough. You may try again.
Yeah. All right, don't roll a 3 this time.
Well, we shall see.
Mhm.
Oh, 7.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've got an 18 at the moment.
All right, now I'll spend a surge.
All right, go for it.
Huzzah!
So just barely enough to push you over the time frame, over the required number. I also going to require a fortitude save from everybody in regards to the altitude and the thinness of the air. The DC of it is what was today's DC?
Oh, I'm more than fine.
Same.
I might actually fail this.
I've actually got to scroll up to see what the DC was again for today. I don't want to give the wrong number because that would make a big difference. Ooh. DC 24.
Okay. Yeah, I would fail unless I spend a surge. Let's see if I can make that.
Milk Thistle, you're fine.
Oof. Looking at all my notes, do I have anything that will,
Wishful is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 24. She won't even make it with us with a thingy check. So Milkfish was fine. Alex is gonna struggle. Milk
I
Banana's
was gonna
fine.
say, does my +4 for endurance help at all?
No, not in this situation.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, the light air doesn't count for holding breath.
No,
Okay.
because you still have to breathe at some point, and the times you breathe in, you're taking in less oxygen than you would normally.
Yeah.
Alright, so both you and Wish will fail, so you guys take 1 point of drain damage to all of your stats. Alright, but you have made it to the top. And Metal Banana, you're climbing.
Yep.
DC 20. I think you can take 10 and pass, can't you?
I will do the responsible thing and take a 10,
Yep.
which is a 21.
Cool.
Funny number.
You climb up without any issues. Way. And you have all, after an entire day's worth of climbing, have made it up to the 20... Ooh,
20 what?
26,000 feet. I'm just trying to... There we go, there's the text. Update.
Congratulations on not dying, everyone.
Oh, yeah.
So-
Congratulations on not being eaten by a dragon.
That did take you most of the day for you all to get up to that height successfully.
Yeah.
All right.
The darkness is starting to obviously roll in here, and well, both Milk Thistle and Wishful Pen can make small caves and stuff for you guys to sleep in. Oh, and Wishful can make some spider cage beds things for people.
I cast Stone Shape 3 times.
Wishful will only do Stone Shape once because that's all she has prepared for today.
So that'll give us. Let's see.
You do one entire refrigerator size in one casting, and Wishful does half a fridge. That's how we worked it out last time. We're using fridges as measurements.
Yeah.
All
So
of the fridges.
yeah, does Wishfuls do anything special?
going to be right back.
Yep.
Okay.
In a sec.
Wishful will use a few castings of the spider shelter, I think.
Remind me to stay away from dragons for a good long while.
Yeah. I think that's a smart idea. At least you managed to talk your way out of that.
Yeah.
All right.
It just
So,
be expected.
how are you guys planning on sleeping for today? I'm going to assume are you going to kind of hide yourself inside the small rock inside the mountain?
Mhm.
What?
Yep. Taking shelter and staying out of the wind.
Yep.
That's already the case. Okay. All right, so that's going to happen here. All right, so with that, I assume everyone's basically going to be keeping inside out of like the worst of the weather.
Mm.
When morning comes, um, the entrance has become covered up.
By snow.
Yes.
All right. Does it sound like it's hailing or it's a blizzard outside?
You are uncertain as the entrance has become covered up by snow.
Hmm. Bernd is gonna use his one of his hooves to very carefully uh punch out a somewhat not too small but not too big hole just to take a look out.
So you have to sort of punch a fair amount of snow before you start actually getting anywhere. You struggle obviously punching, and you start having to sort of push the snow away, and eventually you create enough hole for you to stick your head out. It doesn't appear that it's snowing at the moment, but based on the amount of snow that is currently coating the area, you're quite certain another um, overnight blizzard has set in, covering everything in fresh snow.
Oof. Looks like we have a bit of a difficult trek today.
Mm.
There was a blizzard last night.
All right, can we dig or burn our way out like we did last time?
Yeah, the getting out of
Yeah.
the hole isn't going to be too difficult.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, just stand 15 feet back, and I can just boom.
All right, but what I will need is a DC 25 fortitude save from people.
Oh,
And this is a new day.
Yep,
did you say it's DC 45?
25.
Okay.
I'm good.
Oh, make sure people have clicked the rest button before you make any checks.
Okay.
Already did.
And when you're ready, GM, I've got my perception check skill queued up so I can roll that to find us a path.
That's fine. I just need to do people's saving throws and stuff.
Sorry. Does Lesser Restoration cure drain damage?
No.
No.
Okay.
Hey, wishful's fine.
I don't even think it cures damage, does it?
It does. It does cure damage in one stat.
That's right. Yeah, 1d4 healing in one step.
Alright, everybody. I feel like somebody's missing.
No,
Milk thistle. Oh wait.
No, it's
Metal
banana. You need to roll me a fortitude save.
I think they stepped away for a moment.
Did they? I did miss that.
metal banana.
You can always go into their sheet and roll it for them.
When did they see. How long ago did they say BRB? They did not. Okay. Did they say it in chat? No, they did not. You're muted if you are there. No. Okay. Well, I'll let them roll when they return. Wishful is going to play with her spells a little bit more anyway. Wishful does say a little bit breathless, still feeling the effects of earlier. Going, there is a spell I can use that might help us in regards to climbing. If
Oh.
if it gets more struggling for people with the thinness and the oxygen.
I'm back.
Roll me fortitude save.
Yay! How many times was that? Twice?
Just once.
Also, don't forget to hit that rest button.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Rest button first or fortitude save?
Rest button first, then fortitude save.
Okay. Does that to be sure?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm fine.
Yep, you are
You're
fine.
golden.
Wishful does say to you guys, I've got a spell called concealed. Is it concealed brief? I'm concealed. Yeah, no. No, there's no S in there. My dyslexia's kicking in looking at that word.
This small dog, I swear.
Yeah. She goes, I've got a spell called Concealed Breathe that, well, it means you don't have to breathe and it will last for up to 8 hours. It won't do the entire day, but it will help a little bit.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So if we start struggling...
All right. So
Yeah.
Milk's gonna roll perception to find a path for us.
Alright. So...
I will assist him.
Okie dokie. Let me bring up my information. You guys are here. Ooh, okay. Alright, so the route you got at the moment is an easier one. With the snow covering and stuff, it is making it harder for you guys to travel. That will increase the DC as things become more slippery. You are looking at a DC 25 before I put any negatives on it.
Yeah, is that including special rope?
That is not including special rope because only
Alright.
unless you literally all forgo an entire day's worth of climbing, then only one person gets it.
I don't know. After the dragon, no, I really don't want to again.
Okay, so only raise
Hey,
it by 2.
but hey, Bud, what's the chance we'll actually roll a 1 again?
Yeah.
He stares at you, Metal Banana, and goes, Don't tempt fate. Do not tempt fate.
I was gonna say, Alexandra will look to Milk Thistle and say, "Do you think you can knock the snow off again?"
I took a look at the slopes yesterday, and we're at a pretty big risk for all of this to slide down.
Well, yeah, but we have the caves now.
I suppose we could. Gonna look up and make a survival check. Are we at risk of making the snow situation worse or better if I do Clarion Call and try to cause a landslide?
Okay. From what you can tell, it would definitely clear a good most of the loose snow, and that would potentially make it easier for you. But and obviously, if you didn't have that cave, it would be deadly to do that. But with the cave, you guys can shout out and then dive in. Whoever's doing it though might have to move a bit fast, or you stand
we're in
right
a
on the
cave
edge
right now.
and duck in.
All right. Yeah, I'd say it's worth a shot. Just yank me in as soon as I make the trumpet sound.
All right. Alexander will take hold.
All right.
So everybody piles into the cave, and Milk Thistle makes a big blaring trombone sound because trombones are better than trumpets.
So with that blast, the snow starts to shift fairly quick, and if you didn't take the proper precautions, like I'm going to assume somebody tying some rope around you, you probably would have been dragged down. As you go and try and move, you are knocked with snow, but you are able to get into the hole without too much more difficulties. But you could have been dragged.
Right.
And there's a few minutes as it sounds like thunderous noises, almost like the mountains coming down as the snow just caves down. That's loose. Once it's finished, there is an eerie silence that falls.
Well, guess it's time to start digging out.
Yes, you once again have to just dig a bit out to free yourselves, but it doesn't take too long.
Is the avalanche over?
The avalanche is over.
Great.
All right. With that, you have removed all the loose snow that you're going to remove, which has lowered the DC by 2 down to 25, and it has made it easier for you guys to travel as well, so you're not going to be slowed down by the snow.
Excellent.
Would Metal, Banana, and Burn be able to take 20, or is that a feat specific thing?
That's very much a feat specific thing for 20 on these sort of things.
Ah, alright.
Because technically, the way you take 20 is it's equivalent to you rolling every single number on the dice. So
What's... Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so because the fact that you can fail if you roll a 1, you can't do it.
Alright.
What's the DC again?
25 at the moment.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, Burn is gonna get his climbing equipment out and start climbing.
Well, what are you gonna go? You gonna all as a group take the 25 or what?
I think Wishful should take Alexandrite's special rope, so that will lower the DC for her.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Alex.
Milk, can you make a DC 25?
For climb?
Yeah.
No chance.
All right. So after Wishful, Milk should take that ropes and.
That means you basically be wasting you'd be using 2 sets of climb for to make both Milk
Yeah,
and Wishful to get up. So that will waste half a day basically.
Is there no chance of you carrying me like previously?
I guess yeah. If all right, sure. If that's the case, I can use the rope and then drag people up as they are.
All right. So I need a vertical line to show people's climbing climbing maneuvers or climbing.
So I think Alexandra should go first.
Yeah.
Set up the pulley system.
Yeah. Let's move you guys down in case there's any change. All right. So you're using the rope now, are you, Alex?
Mm-hmm.
So that lowers it to 15. All right. So can
Alright.
Wishful make this?
I swear this little midget dog.
All right. I think I can actually.
Is your dog annoying you or something?
Oh no, it's not my dog. My dogs have a louder bark and a louder howl. This thing is my brother's friend's frickin' midget dog. And it's loud and annoying.
Wishful will ask you, Alex, if she can borrow your ring then if you're using the rope.
Uh,
Or do you really need the ring to be able to get up? Your climb is a DC 15 at the moment.
yeah. Let me de-equip the ring, see how much that will mess
Right.
me up by.
Well, it's. I don't think you've got it included in your numbers, so
Don't. Well, I quickly.
yeah, because it's in the context notes. So yeah.
Okay, yeah. Then I should be able to make it without the ring. Yeah. All right. Alexandra will give the ring to her,
She thanks you greatly as she puts it on.
and I will take 10 so I can just make this.
Yep. All right. So everybody else, DC 25. So make yours checks.
Come on, 14 higher. Does he
Uh,
have 14?
Alex, you would need to. We'll wait to.
I go
okay.
for blind mother.
It's fine. I can reveal it. So guess what?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Oof, no, that.
Oh dear.
Let's see. I think. Let me check my resolve. I think that's able to. Oh right, I didn't put that into hero in Foundry. Damn it.
Where's that gone?
Samurai.
Skills. That's what I want.
Yeah. I can't give the ring to Wishful.
That's fine. I'll just give her a 5 to the check.
Yeah. I figured she was gonna give it back to me like after, anyways.
Yeah.
Alright, where is resolve at?
And I will start dragging up our.
Oh. Did that
No.
Alright.
Oh.
She still has the claw thingies, right?
Yeah, she does. But she
Alright, I
just.
cannot use resolve for that, so I guess I fall.
No.
Can you make it with a?
Mythic
No.
switch? No.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh. Okay. Actually. Okay. She will also ask if. I realised she was overweight. She will also ask if you have room in your bag of holding milk thistle.
What does she need me to carry?
She basically just needs you to carry her sort of clerical stuff. So backpack,
yes.
bedroll, belt pouch, basically all of the general stuff you get as a cleric.
Yeah, all of that should fit. I think I still have her armor in there, but I've got enough space for it.
Yeah, you do still have her armor. Alright, that means she won't take the -3 to that then. So that will be 1, 2, 3. So that put it up to 17. Doesn't help, but she can still use that then. I need to stop. Alright. So that's everyone. Okay, Alex has passed. Metal Banana's passed. Burnt has failed. Wishful failed but has saved herself. Alex has failed by 2 on the strength test. So, Burnt, what are you wanting to do to try and stop you from falling, or are you just going to fall and let the rope take some damage?
I'll fall and let the rope take some damage. I know that Milk Thistle has mending, so we can always fix that up once we get a chance.
Okay. So you... Yeah. Some background music here. So, you take 4 points of damage as you bounce off... Non-lethal damage as you bounce off the wall.
Alright, non-lethal?
Yep. And you can reattempt the climb. Wishful use her claws so she can make another attempt.
And I'll reattempt to pull.
Well, you can use. You failed by 2. You can either re-roll.
Oh, yeah, I could use a surge, so let's do that.
Alright, let's see if I can make this climb now.
There we go.
Yep.
Alright.
Yep.
Much better.
You have passed. Wishful has
Oh, wow.
passed. All right.
Sorry.
No, carry on.
I take it my climber's kit takes a point of
Yes,
point
it
damage.
does.
Right.
So, as you guys are climbing, you come across an additional hazard in your climb that you have to overcome. You have come across a chasm that is 120 feet wide that you have to try and cross.
120 feet.
Yeah.
Quick question: what is a cavern?
Chasm.
Chasm.
It's a hole in the ground that you fall down and go, ah!
And you
Okay.
just keep falling for all eternity.
So you have.
Well, looks like we're going around.
There's no going around, not with the path you have taken. You have to overcome this chasm.
Mm-hmm. All right. How long is my super rope?
60 feet.
60 feet. All right. Definitely not enough.
60 feet. Is it possible to like use a hook and a rope and get the other edge of the chasm?
Well, if you've got a long enough throw, which I'm pretty certain you can't throw that far.
Okay.
And if there was something on the other side to hook on, you could.
Yeah, my rope is not long enough. It's 50 feet.
Yeah.
Maybe if we... This is a dumb idea, but maybe if we combine all of our rope, like tie it all together, is there like a rock on the other side that we could use?
A lot of stuff seemed to be covered in like frozen snow at this point, so there are possible points, but there's no guarantee it's going to be rock.
And there's the thing of we need to get the rope across.
It would be it would be useful if anyone could fly here.
Mm-hmm. So we're all the wrong race.
Yes, and if you're a Pegasi, you would not be able to fly at this altitude anyway.
What about a griffin?
They're still restricted by the same rules.
Okay.
Put it this way, birds wouldn't be able to fly at this altitude.
The only thing that could fly, I don't want to talk to.
Yeah. All right. Isn't there a spell that you just throw someone?
Possibly.
There is no dwarf throwing skill, I'm sorry.
No, there is a spell. I think it's like telekinetic tackle or something like that. I'm sure Nightshine used it once.
There is oh, what's it called? I'm forgetting now myself.
Telekinetic projectile?
Well, no, I think you with that one, I think you can telekinesis. Levitate.
Levitate.
I don't know if anyone has. I don't.
Let's see here.
Well, I know levitate makes you go up. I don't know if it can go sideways. Well,
Yeah.
it's not to worry. It's not a cleric spell, so that's not going to help you guys.
All right.
That's levitate anyway.
All right, I have an idea I'm working on. I'm just looking up the stats of this creature.
Alright, no worries. I was gonna say, maybe use shape earth to get like, what is it, 10 cubic feet per level?
Total of 20 for milk thistle,
I can do
but
it once.
we're having to cross a 120-foot chasm, so it would pretty much take days of like dedicating full spell slots to cross that far.
And we don't have that much time.
Milk Thistle, didn't you grab some?
You said like 10 feet a cube, right?
No, it's not 10
Uh,
feet per cube. Well, milk thistle could to make milk thistles is about 10 feet per casting, isn't it?
It's 20 feet total. That's cubic feet.
Yeah.
So, we can make that a narrow bridge and like tiptoe across it.
If it's too narrow, then there'll be no support and it will
Yeah.
collapse.
Yeah. I could like hook the other side with my 50 feet of rope.
Oh.
With that.
Well, remember, it's 120 feet.
Oh, is it? Why does it change? It was 60 feet before.
No,
It will.
I thought I always said it was 120 feet.
No, it was
Okay, never mind.
120.
Right. I have an idea, GM.
Yes.
There's a second level spell I can burn a surge point to just go ahead and have equipped. It's Summon Cacodemon. I will post the link to you in our Discord chat so you can take a look at it.
Yes.
But this creature has perfect flight, which I think would work at any altitude. And it's got strength 12. So I'm wondering if I summon this creature, if it would have enough time to fly across this chasm and I don't know, if we have a grappling hook, we might be able to set the grappling hook in place and then tether it so we can cross it like a rappel.
Outside. Well, outsiders follow different rules for flying and stuff, so they are planar beings, so they kind of break the rules of physics a little. So, the only issue you've got is it's tiny. Even though it can fly at this altitude, it's going to get blown away because it is windy up here.
Even with perfect flight.
Even with perfect flights, it's more to do with how much it weighs and the wind just blowing it.
I was under the impression that perfect flight means it's able to fly where it intends to, regardless of the weather.
I think that just gives it bonuses more than its ability to resist weather conditions. But I will check.
If not, there is a fourth level spell called Summon Cacodemon Greater, which allows me to summon 1d4 plus 1 Cacodemons. If we can get a team of them together, they all might be able to work and pull the rope across.
That's a fair assessment.
Fuck. Of course, when I'm trying to look at something, the fucking site doesn't work. Jump spell. How much does that? I know that gives you a really fucking big jump. Shit, not a cleric one.
Yeah, I'm about to say, a lot of the spells that we're coming up with off the top of our heads that we would have prepped for are going to be arcane spells.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all perfect flight does is it gives you a +8 to your fly, doesn't make it any better.
Okay, well...
So the current conditions with the size of it's going to be under the effect of blown away, which means the creature must succeed a DC 25 fly check or it gets blown away.
Maybe there's a way around?
No, the area where you've come up, unless you actually backtrack, then you won't be able to get around it.
How cold is it up here?
You're kind of in like negative 30 odd at the moment, given the altitude. Everyone's got well, Wishful can cast Endure Elements 4 times, so, and I believe Milk Thistle has it casted once, so.
Do you guys think we can make a ice bridge?
If you can create ice, then yes.
Hell yeah, we could create water. It would freeze.
That's true.
Not that instantly.
I wonder.
Also, the wind will blow an awful lot of that water away.
How wide is it again?
120 feet.
No, not the height. It's like wide.
Yeah, that is what.
That is how wide it is.
Okay, never mind.
120.
I was gonna say the height would probably be what our height is now.
So,
The fall down, you are uncertain as it looks very dark down there.
is it? I don't know. This one's a bit risky, but it's really risky actually. That's why I'm like, nope. I don't think this will work.
Sorry, Milk. What level are you for spellcast?
I can cast up to level 5 spells.
No, alright.
Is it possible that we could get an avalanche made to fill in the chasm?
That's not a bad idea, GM. We see snow stacked up that might be able to fill the gap.
Sadly, you've recently caused an avalanche, which was probably the reason why this chasm is uncovered.
This is all Thumbtack's fault.
So basically, DM, what you're saying, we basically screwed ourselves.
No, we just get creative.
Yeah.
I'm currently looking through the summon monster list to see if there's something available that might be able to work. I could summon an elemental, so that's what I'm currently going through right now.
If you can summon at least a small elemental, it stands a chance.
I believe at 5th level I can summon a large elemental. Let me double check.
Then if you can summon a large one, then that's... you summon an air elemental, that will guarantee whatever you want it to do.
Yeah, I was gonna say, couldn't you just summon a large elemental and it would just carry us over?
Possibly. I was considering making Milk Thistle a summoning cleric, but that never played out. So I'm unclear. Okay, so summon monster 5th table, 5th level, elemental, brackets, large. So I click on the elementals. I can summon an air elemental.
Yep.
That is large. So yes. Okay. So then what are the rules? Is it simply rounds per level?
I think it is rounds per level.
Summon works like summon monster 1, except you can summon 1 creature from the 5th level list, D3, blah blah blah. Okay.
Okay, so... Alright, so it uses their thing. Yeah, so it's casting time is 1 round.
You can also do Angel Aspect, which will give someone wings. They can fly.
No, that's an abomination of nature. You should never do that. Never suggest that again.
Yes, for you, the creature will be summoned for 10 rounds.
Okay. Well, I can certainly get myself across. It's 120 feet. How quick does an air elemental fly?
Roll me knowledge planes.
I can do that. Knowledge planes.
I have
RNG.
a point in it.
You are uncertain, but it's fine. You have another cleric here who might know that information.
Ask Wishful Pin if she knows.
Oh, that was almost. She goes, oh yeah, they're like one of the like better fly-ins. I think they can go about 100 feet. Well, normally anyway.
Could it carry us across?
Probably could carry two.
Okay, so we can do 2x2. Milk Thistle will
I mean,
could be.
Yeah, I've got enough mythic surges to where I should be able to summon air elementals to carry everyone across, especially if they can do it two at a time.
well, I mean, given their size, they should be able to carry us.
Mhm. I was gonna say, like, if it's like 10 rounds per thing, it should be able to just go make 2 trips or 3 trips.
Pick up.
Well, it is 120 feet,
Move.
and I don't precisely
Yeah.
see the fly speed of an air elemental, at least not through a D20 PFS RD.
No, Wishful Pen was able to give you. Well, she believes she gave you the accurate speed of 100 feet.
Oh, 100 feet. Okay.
Yeah, that's what Wishful has said.
Well, in that case, that should be able to cross two
So
at a time. Back.
what will
Yeah.
happen? It'll be a move action to pick 2 people up. It will be obviously move action to move 100 feet. That'll be 1 round. Then it will move 20 feet. Free action, drop you on the floor. Well, we'll say you move. It moves 30 feet to be on the safe side, not to drop you too close to the edge. Dropping its free action, it can turn around and fly back another 70 feet, and then it reaches the other side at on the 4th round, and it can pick people up and ready to return. So then it will fly there. It can double move that time, so double free action drop. Then it can double back, pick up, move. Yeah, it could do it in 8 turns if it just focuses on that. So as long as you guys get yourself ready, and as soon as you summon it, you've got 2.5 rounds of leeway basically.
All right. Then yeah, everyone get ready and make sure you do not struggle against this thing. All right. Let me know when you're ready, and I'll summon the creature.
So you guys all prepare yourselves, make sure equipment's secure, and you're ready to go.
Probably since I'm the heaviest, I'll probably be the last.
No, I'll be the last.
Okay.
But
How much do you weigh again, Alex, just to be on the safe side?
660 pounds.
Okay.
Oh, right, Gym Pony.
Mhm.
all right, so Alexandrite, we'll make you the first one to be carried over since you pretty much account for the mass of 2 ponies. Then we'll do Burned and Wishful, and then Metal Banana and Milk.
Alright, that sounds good.
Awesome.
All right, everyone ready?
Wishful gives a nod.
Burn
Metal
gives a nod.
Alexander will give it.
Metal Banana. Oh, too bad. Here we go.
Alright, summon.
I'm still targeting the dragon.
He's still targeting the dragon.
Yeah.
Alright, summon monster. So you summon it within your area. Well, within range. You can give your creature. Yep, the large elemental shows up under your control.
I quickly give it simple instructions. Carry this one across the chasms and safely place him over there, then return.
Alex, you have a very strange experience as wind picks you up and basically flies you over.
Yeah.
I'm pretty certain.
Alexander is closing his eyes because he hates heights.
Yes. It's one of those sort of weird, very strange effects as you're carried over there. It's definitely unnatural. You do land on the other side, maybe a little bit heavy, in sort of a patch of like thickened snow ice, but you are okay. The same process will be repeated for each each and every one of you, you are scooped up within the winds of the air elemental, and as you are flown across, you do feel the wind itself blowing through the air elemental and trying to pull you each from its grip, but it is able to keep hold of you successfully and deposit each of you on the other side. Within moments of bringing over the last group, the air elemental dissipates into nothingness as it fades back to its plane.
All right.
Let us carry on.
Yes. Good problem solving, everyone.
I need to get the pencil out. You have made it to 27,000 feet.
Almost there.
We're
Oh, if we could
overhead.
make it to the top by the end of this session, that would be great.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So,
We'll have to remember that elemental trick. Do you think you can make us make climbs easier?
it doesn't last long enough.
Ah, okay.
I mean, it's
It probably get one person up 1,000 feet before it disappears.
Yeah, I was gonna say if we only need to do like one climb, like that could give us 1,000 feet.
actually it might also be a good spell to have in the back pocket in case someone does fall and the rope breaks.
They would fall faster than it can fly at you.
But if I do it quickly enough, I could probably cast it underneath them in order to catch.
Well, you fall 500 feet in a round.
So I got to be quick.
Don't know. It depends on the range of the spell, to be honest. No, you have to be like super quick. You like premeditated them falling.
An attempt will be made. Alright, do we need to make a perception check to find where the trail picks back up?
I need a D100 for today.
Not me.
Wonderful events.
All right. Milk Thistle, I don't think you've jinxed us yet.
Well, he continues not to jinx you.
All right. Until Milk Thistle fails, he'll be our dedicated encounter roller.
Yes. Yes.
Hey, look at it this way. Everything that we fight up here is good XP.
Yeah. Except
Alright.
the dragon. I don't want to fight the dragon.
So, with this one, it's not a difficult path. The issue is this is a slower slope. So the DC is actually only 15 this time, but you're traveling along one of the longer parts of the ridges to get to like where it then does another very steep climb. So you've more got distance than you got vertical distance rather than horizontal distance, which is going to slow you down this time, and it's going to take you the rest of the day to get the final 1,000 feet because of the extra just simple walking you've got to do.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is what it is. We'll just have to go through that.
Yep.
Can people make a DC 15 climb? Excuse me. Can people make a DC 15 climb check without with taking 10?
Yeah, I think Bird should be able to.
Yeah, I can just make that.
I apologize. What's the DC again?
15.
15.
Oh, that's easy.
Let me just check Wishful 2 seconds. Wishful can as well.
All right.
Now I look at
I was
Milk
gonna say,
Thistle.
does Milk now need my ring?
I could potentially make it as long as I roll well on the D20, but it's still safer to carry me.
All right. Can I even carry you with this one? Or?
Yeah, I mean, you're basically using your strength to just drag him up, type of thing.
Okay.
It's mostly walking. There's going to be moments where there's difficult bits, and you just use your strength to basically haul him up. That's
All right.
that's what it's representing. You're struggling.
Yeah.
You failed by 2 so far.
All right, I'll just use a surge.
Yep. Alright.
That's better.
You are able to do that. I need, as you guys are walking this distance though, I do need another fortitude save at DC 25.
Oh dear.
Okay. Oof.
I might fail this.
Woo!
Never mind, not 20.
You know what? I'm going to use a surge.
Oh dang, wishful pin, nat 22.
Holy cow!
Okay,
Good
I'm
roll.
good.
You guys are determined.
We're so close.
You are.
We're filled with determination.
You can feel the strain on your bodies. They ache and tire, but you still have a lot of energy and raw strength behind you that pushes you on, despite the feeling of low oxygen and the strain on your bodies from the climbing. By the end of the day, you have made it to 28,000 feet.
Who sells it more or the goal, baby?
Well, technically, you've only got 859 feet to go. If Wishful was correct in the height of the mountain, because that was an estimation. Now, you're as close as you are to the peak. You can't see the top of the peak. There is a complete cloud cover around it, what stops you being able to see it clearly at all. And it's almost an unnatural cloud that just hangs there, that even the winds aren't moving. They don't look like thick, stormy clouds. They look like more light, fluffy, white clouds that almost seem abnormal for this type of area. Because you've seen some obviously very harsh storm clouds which are containing blizzards and stuff like that. These unnatural clouds that just seem to hang around the top are just pure white.
Be on your guard. I think this might be the most dangerous leg of our journey.
It's almost like breaking into heaven.
As the sun will set on potentially your final day on the mountain climb, the clouds almost give off like a glow in the night from just how white they are in the moonlight that is shining, as well as the stars. And I need to progress the force forward. I think I forgot to do us 2 days, so I'm going to progress us 2 days quickly. Alright. You are facing one of the coldest nights yet. This particular night, and how high you are up, your endure elements will not protect you.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
We haven't had to build a fire up to this point.
You have not.
I was thinking we could like make a very deep cave and just make a very giant bonfire.
I'm afraid not, because I don't believe we have any firewood with us.
You do not.
And there's no trees up this high.
Oh, definitely not. There is
Could we
literally
burn rocks?
there is no vegetation whatsoever.
I mean, Burn has some silk rope, but that won't burn very long.
No.
I have 14 crossbow bolts. My squire's outfit. What do I have in my paladin's kit?
Sorry.
I have resist energy, but that will only give us momentary relief. It won't last all night.
Yeah.
I know what we could burn.
I mean, Wishful
And
You know
has
that belt?
Wishful has that spell, but I'm trying to work out how much of shelter it actually provides you. I don't think it's much.
So, you guys remember that cursed belt of disguise that Nightshine have, right?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
The one I have, yeah. I figured, you know what? We could just burn that thing.
It's a magical item, so I don't think it will burn.
Yeah. I'm like, it would be funny, but wouldn't work.
Alright, out of my paladin's kit, I got cheap holy text and a wooden holy symbol, which,
You
you
can't
know,
you can't burn those. That's just sacrilege. You can't burn holy text
I mean,
right at the top of here when we're as close as we are to the top.
I mean, I mean, it's either like I commit heresy or freeze to death
So,
right now.
actually, Burn does have 3 ever-burning torches. I don't think they emit heat.
oh, I do have 10 torches on me that I could probably burn.
I have 50 feet of rope and a winter blanket I can burn.
I have a lantern with oil for it, so that would at least give us a little heat.
Alright, so
I have a bullseye lantern.
I think it should give out enough heat to where we aren't gonna like totally freeze, but to get the most out of it, we're gonna need to like. Actually, I have 10 pieces of parchment that could also help.
how big of a fire do we actually need to,
Well,
I'd just say something
I mean,
like,
if it's out in the open, you're going to need a significant fire with the winds. If you
yeah,
can,
so
if you
why
can,
don't we make a cave first?
if you can make a
Yeah.
cave,
Yeah.
then you can. Then you don't have to do as much work because you can enclose yourselves.
I might have a solution.
Oh,
All right. There is a spell. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Okay, I'm not rolling this yet, GM, because I haven't prepared it, so I'll have to burn a point for it.
Yep.
But this right here will allow us to sleep for 2 hours and be fully rested as though we slept for 8. So
Oh.
basically, everybody gets the same effect that Alexandrite and Milk Thistle has. This can only be used once in a 1 week period. So it's basically like right now, because it's a do or die kind of moment. With this, we can sleep, and I can cast the energy resistance. That will last for 1 hour and 40 minutes. So we would only take 20 minutes of deadly cold, which we should be able to heal, and then make it up to the top of the mountain with our final climb.
yeah, I was gonna say, with that we can even start earlier and,
yeah.
Well, we will be dark. Yeah, that might make
That's true.
climbing dangerous. I mean,
okay, Yeah, even if I do that, that's gonna be, I mean, 1 minute. It uses up 2 of my land hands, so. Does anyone have any, like, dancing lights or something that they can.
I can create light.
Guess what school dancing lights is from?
What's cool?
Well, not the school, but it's an arcane spell.
Ah,
Maybe a druid spell too. I don't know,
I
but
can.
definitely not a cleric spell.
I mean, I can create light.
I can create a 30-foot light with my thing, but it only lasts for a minute, and it uses up my land hooves.
Does no one have a heat stone?
Heat stone? Question mark?
No, this is the second time I've relied entirely upon endure elements, but we keep putting ourselves in elements that it's not strong enough to withstand.
I did feel I gave it to Wishful Pen, but apparently I did not. Let me just double check to make sure her two character sheets are identical, just in case there's a difference.
I don't suppose we can just huddle up for.
You need to be sadly just your own body heat won't help you here. You do need it's just over the coldness. So if you can, like I said, get a fire going in a closed space for long enough, then you will be fine. That's basically what you need to do.
All right, and we just need to survive the night.
In theory, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I have an idea. Why don't we like put the materials we can like burn in like general, and we'll determine that.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's make a cave and just start some fires.
Yeah.
Milk and I will make sure that they're stay lit and everyone gets some sleep.
All right. So, all right, everyone. Indicate what you can, what your character is willing to burn.
All right.
Um, quick question: is the fishing nets just made entirely of rope?
Pretty much.
Okay, I'll burn that then.
Well, let's get the actual useful stuff out of the way before we start just burning our.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're
I
right.
tell you what, if we're going to be in an enclosed space, so we're going to be close already. A torch can burn for an hour, and I've got 9 on me.
Okay, I got 10.
Yeah, so let's just burn our torches.
I've got 10 as well.
Yeah, but I don't think a torch can release enough heat to keep us warm, can it?
Enough of them together will be able to. I mean,
Yeah.
using the right system, candles can do it.
Yeah, the torch is basically a giant candle on a stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I just need to know how many torches have you got as a group.
Alexandra's got 10, I have 9.
I have 3 ever burning torches.
Everburn torches won't work because they don't go off heat. Wishful Pen has 10.
I don't have any torches.
Wishful Pen has 10 torches.
All right, so we have 29 altogether.
She also says she has 10 candles as well.
Okay.
Alright.
Bird can use his lantern with the lantern oil in it, so that's at least a little help.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Alright, so is knapsack not a spell we're going to consider using since it's going to be pitch black by the time we get up?
Yeah. And climbing in the darkness doesn't sound fun.
Alright. Yeah, I've been holding on to that spell for a while. Oh, well.
No, it's a good spell. It's just like, if we weren't mountain climbing in like the top of the mountain with ice and stuff, if we all had like the ability to see in the darkness, sure.
Alright, so 29 torches in total.
Yeah. 10 candles.
10 candles and some oil and lamps, I believe.
Yep. I think one bull eyes lantern and one normal lantern.
No, we mostly just need the oil.
Yeah, I mean you can light the lanterns and have the oil burning and open the little doors for them that will radiate some heat.
Yeah.
Wishful will use her spider web. Not spider web. The what's it called?
But web shelter?
Yeah, she's going to use web shelter to seal up the entrance to help keep the heat inside.
That's a good idea.
That's a very good idea.
Oh, I also have 14 crossbow bolts if we need to like.
Yeah.
Burn that.
I mean, if you guys are trying to last the entire night, those sort of things will help.
I could put on my armor and blast a 15-foot fire.
That would probably quite literally cook everybody inside the place, and it will burn your door as well down.
No, that is fair.
Bern is gonna just drop all 10 pieces of parchment on the fire so they'll help out.
Yeah.
Right, so we have 29 torches, 10 candles, some lanterns and oil, 10 parchments of paper.
You know what? If worst case scenario, I'll burn my crossbow too, because I hardly use this thing.
I guess I'll burn my winter blanket.
All right. Well, that's probably going to more help you in this situation.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably better just to have that on you right now instead of burning it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'll keep it.
Yeah,
Because
I mean,
how it was so far, this was useless.
well, no,
I mean, it's always useless until you need it.
yeah. I mean, it's. I mean, this is the sort of thing. Basically, it will help you stay warmer for longer than everybody else with that. Basically, I mean,
Yeah.
you would be the
Yeah.
last person to freeze to death.
I guess can I like share the winter blanket with someone if it helps?
It will vaguely help somebody else, just a smidge. Basically, you can wrap it around yourself because it's designed for one person. But if you share with somebody else, you can just about squeeze two of you in. You will be very
Yeah, I'll do
snuggly.
that.
So,
Okay.
all right.
Alright.
So are you guys? You're going for the whole night, correct?
Mm-hmm.
How long do candles last?
Candle. I have 10 candles. Burns for 1 hour.
Okay, cool. Because I mean, so Milk Thistle, roll me survival, because I believe you're the best one at it.
Yes. Survival, line GM roll.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, so oh, what was
Go
that?
ahead. Sorry,
No. What did you say? Want to say?
I forgot.
No, never mind then. Alright, so Milk Thistle, based on your own survival skills, with you plugging the entrance to the to your little cave, well, your little hovel, you as the initial difficulty will be called warming it up. Once you've got it warm, it's just a matter of maintaining the temperature, which, because the doors have been blocked up, it creates an insulation layer, and it's going to be easier to maintain it. So the initial warming of it is the thing that's going to take the most resources, and then you can use less resources to keep it warm.
Oh, I also realize I have a thing of soap if we need to burn that, because I think, isn't that like bat? Eh.
If it's large soap, then yes. If it's detergent soap, no.
I don't know if detergent soap exists in Fantasyland, so I imagine it's large soap.
Probably large soap. I mean, Wishful will also offer up her bedroll if she needs to.
Yeah, a bedroll that I can.
Her mess kit, her soap.
We should be fine, because remember, we need to get back down the mountain when we're done.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure everyone has a bedroll, don't you guys?
Yes, I'm sleeping in it.
Yes, we're all good.
Yeah, that bedroll will probably be better off sleeping in it rather than burning. But all right, so survival tent. So you're going to be basically using most of your, well, pretty much all of those resources to get yourselves through the night. To begin with, you guys can stay nice and toasty. But as you slowly run out of things to burn. I believe your lanterns will be the last things that will get used up. Because I think they last 8 hours, if I remember correctly. So they will keep going until the morning, but they will not. They will slowly sort of keep the temperature okay, but as it begins to drop, by the time it gets to morning again, the temperature would be just about getting to the point where endure elements would start to struggle before the sun starts to rise, and the temperature does slightly begin to increase from the sun coming over.
Alright, so I lose all 10 of my torches, the 14 crossbow bolts, the crossbow, and the soap?
No, you can still have the soap.
Okay.
You didn't need the soap.
I'm guessing my lantern burnt through to oil.
Yes, if that's what takes 8 hours.
Yep.
Did all 9 of my torches get used?
Yes, everyone used all of their torches.
Goodbye, torches.
Yep.
And
Well, I mean, hey, that made me lighter.
as well as candles as well, if you donate.
Goodbye, candle.
Yeah.
You've been in my cleric pack for the longest time since the beginning. All right. I tell you what. I'm sorry, Bern. You go ahead.
Honestly, I'm thankful we, managed to cobble all that stuff together.
Yeah, because I have a solution on the way back down. If we get caught at the highest altitude when it gets dark again, use the knapsack spell. And here's what we do: we sleep for 2 hours, and we literally exercise until it's light. Because as long as you're exercising, your body is burning off the calories and stored fats, and that generates a lot of core heat within your body. And so long as we're all doing that in a place that's blocking off the wind, our bodies can generate a lot of thermal heat with each other. Like, you'll literally be sweating even if it's sub-zero temperatures outside.
So that's how I lose my gut. Got it.
Yeah, you rarely...
also
Go ahead.
And also, do not eat bread, because bread actually stops up some fat being burnt.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. The more you live. Alright. But anyway, we made it through the night.
Yes,
Let's get this last...
you have successfully made it through the night. Come the morning, you all have a DC 26 Fortitude save to make.
Alright.
Let's go.
Yes, hit that rest button.
Milk Thistle is ready. Burned is ready.
I feel like I'm gonna fail this.
I'm going to spend a surge.
And I was correct. Not even Surge can help me.
Yeah, I don't think there's anyone in this world that can help you with that.
Oh.
Oh no, a healer.
Wishful takes another round of drain.
Oh goodness. Oh yeah, drain is going to remain in effect until we go back down in altitude.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I forgot about that.
You also gain drain, and you are also fatigued. It does fatigue you.
Hang in there, Metal. Hang in there, Wishful. We're almost there.
Mm-hmm.
Right. As you guys emerge out of your nice little...
Anti-fatigued as well.
Yes, you are.
Okay, because effect's not in.
Yeah. Well, I assumed you could put it on yourself under buffs.
Yeah, there you go. I found it.
Alright. So, you all emerge out of your cave, still feeling some of the effects of altitude sickness from some of the party. Ahead of you is that clouded peak that you are unable to see because of the cloud layers. One last final climb ahead of you. it doesn't look like there's going to be any easier path up than the one you have the one clear path you do have, which is going to look like a DC 25 climb check.
All right.
All right.
Not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm of course using my special. Actually,
Would perception help to find an easier path, or is this the only path up?
It seems to be this is the only path up, almost like it's almost guiding you towards this route.
So, if I were to take 10 and use a Mythic Surge, would I be able to make it?
Potentially, I
Yeah,
think, but
I
can you
don't.
did roll like a 5 or better on that 10?
Alright. Yeah,
If
I'll try.
the argument will be you only have one attempt to do it with the take 10. If you fail
Yeah.
it with the surge, you can't try it again.
Alright.
Yeah, I would rather just roll it then, see if I need the surge.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh, hold on, guys.
Oh, that's not gonna help me at all.
All right, well, hold on.
That
You guys
is
need to
not
work
good.
out your order you want to climb in.
Right.
Yeah, we have to do the order first.
Yeah. So,
Right. Sorry.
well, you're keeping your
Yeah.
11, I'm afraid.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you have a reroll on something?
Fortitude saves.
Yeah, that's only if I. It's only for certain things.
Alright.
Alright.
Alright. 25.
So,
So,
are you passing around any additional gear to help one
yeah.
person?
Who would need my ring the more? Wishful or Milk?
Well, I thought you'd be
Wish-
dragging milk up.
Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna pull Milk up, so I guess Wishful has my ring.
She is most appreciative.
Come on, Lady Luck. Bless me. Thank you, Lady Luck. Thank you.
Nope.
You have failed by 6.
Mm-hmm. I could potentially try a roll of the surge.
I mean
but I would need a save.
that might change it from falling to stumbling.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
roll that and at least see if I don't fall. Of course.
That will put you at 11, which means you failed by 4. Wait. Yeah, 4. Isn't that 4? Yeah,
Yeah.
failed by 4. So that's enough not to fall.
Whoa.
Wishful.
Come on, Wishful. We believe in you.
Oh yeah, she's fatigued. That's why.
She also has my claws, so
Yeah, I know. She's got a few instant rerolls.
now
Let's
she's fine.
try.
All right. So Alex, you can receive some support from others to help get you that last little distance, which we'll do in a second. First, we're going to deal with Burnt's falling. Burnt, you got anything special
catch
to
him?
stop you, or anybody want to help Burnt?
If I recall,
Can
the
I-
DC.
Can I catch Burn?
You can. Remember, you will have to make a DC 30 climb check to not fall off yourself, I believe.
YOLO!
Wait. If you're sure you can do this.
YOLO!
Oh wait.
I feel more risky today.
Oh no, wait. You must make an immediate climb action. Sorry. DC 35 climb check, not to fall off.
35.
Yeah, just let the rope that I have take
Yeah.
the damage.
Oh, we've done pretty well. We don't have a lot of damage on our ropes. They can
Yeah.
take a little bit of a.
Can I say like I tried to catch Burn, but he just slipped it through my hoof.
Yeah, if you
I mean,
if
you
you
can
want to
always,
if you want
you
to
can
see.
always,
Oh, sorry.
sorry, Jam.
No, you carry on.
You can always attempt the high DC roll. If you roll extremely well, it works. If not, the rope is still there to catch them.
if you do fail the climb check, you are pulled off as well. So there is a negative
Yeah,
to
that's
try.
the issue.
Because the catching him is the
Okay.
easy part. The not getting dragged off as they fall down is the hard bit.
Okay, fuck. I'm catching him.
Alright, roll me a melee attack to catch.
It's just the way my character is.
No, that's fine. So, roll me the melee attack.
Oh, found it. I just rolled 1.
Yeah,
Yep.
that definitely.
You have
that hits.
you have successfully catched Burnt. Now you need to make me a climb check to stop him from falling.
Come
and
on, Lady
you-
Luck. Come
and you-
on, Lady Luck. Lady Luck, come on!
Hey.
Mythic Surge. Mythic Surge.
Yeah,
You
Mythic
can
Surge
make
indeed.
this.
Yeah, that. The D20s are kind to you.
Yep.
Let's go, Lady Luck. It's /R, right?
Go to features. It should be under class features, and click the use feature
Found
button.
it.
There, that'll work too.
Yeah, that'll work too. 4. So that comes out of 32. So, you grab hold of Burnt, but as you try and hold onto him and hang onto the edge, you aren't able to do both, and he just narrowly slips from your hooves. But you were close to saving him.
Yeah, so close, but yet so far.
Um,
But in the end, it doesn't really matter.
Obviously, Ben, you take 2 points of non-lethal, and the rope will take 1 point of damage.
Alright, 1 moment. 2 points in non-lethal. And 1 point of damage to the rope, you said?
Yeah. You can then make another attempt at the climb. Oh,
Alright, 1 moment, please.
you will be at the bottom now on the climbing order.
Shit. Alright. Climb, you said.
Yep.
Okay. You know what? Okay, I'll do it normal again. Okay, I'm gonna use a Mythic Surge.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Alright, so you're just struggling.
Look on the bright side, at least you don't fall this time.
Alright, so we're gonna keep looking at the people who are struggling. So, Alex, I believe you failed by
Yes.
4, did you?
Yes, that's correct.
Right. I think Wishful might have enough to help you herself.
Okay.
Can I help Burnt?
Yes, you should be able to help Burn. I'm just gonna do Alex's first to make sure he can get up. How long will that last? This will be long enough for the climb. So, Wishful will use this on you, Alex.
Oh,
So
nice.
that will give you a +2 moral bonus to this, and as long as she can pass a DC 10 fly check, DC 10 climb check, she can assist you as well.
Alright. Let me, I apparently don't have heroism on my bar.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about adding it right this second.
Alright.
That's more of just it gives you that +2, and you need a final +2 to do it.
Okay, let's go.
Then you just need to drag up. No, you don't have to re-roll because this is
Oh, I don't?
no,
Okay.
because this is to assist you to get your +4.
Ah, alright.
If you can't get enough assists, then the only option you got left is to re-roll.
Yeah.
I'll be right back, you guys. 1 moment.
Wishful can help give you that final extra boost to help you get up the mountainside.
Yeah. Alright. Now I need to drag up, milk.
Yes.
Oh,
Well, that was the easy bit, apparently.
yeah.
All right. So Burn, you failed by 3, which I think you run away. So Burn's going to be a bit harder, because if Metal Banana does assists, that will be enough to increase his increase it by 2, which means you need +1 more from somewhere to get you up that last little distance.
Can I do what Alexander did and basically use my strength to get him up?
You can, but that will be a DC 20 strength chest.
Could I do a... Okay.
Nat 20, let's go!
Yeah!
Nice!
Let's fucking go!
Okay.
Well done.
We're pumped.
Well, the amount of nat 20s this session, I have to say.
We've needed them.
Yeah.
All right. With teamwork and friendship, you each are able to help one another drag yourselves up into the cloud layer. As you reach the clouds and start pushing your way through them, it feels odd that it's not. You've gone through clouds before, and this doesn't feel like that. The clouds feel heavier, thicker, almost like you're having to kind of push yourself through this to actually get through the clouds themselves. So it does take a little bit more effort to get through them. But by sheer determination, you are each finally able to break through the cloud layer on the other side. Once you each have... Stop it, bug. Was it? Once you each have broken through to the other side, the first thing you notice above your heads, even though it was relatively the early morning, you notice the stars above your heads, and the sheer clearness to them all make them stand out as clear as you've ever seen the stars before. There's also a sense of surrealism as you feel like you've just entered the most calm and peaceful area you could possibly have ever entered. You also notice it's breathable normally, like just normal atmosphere. You're not suffering from the effects of extreme altitude anymore. The temperature feels warm and relaxing, almost like there's a nice summer's day shining down upon you, even though you don't see the sun in the sky. And there's not a cloud to be seen other than the clouds that you have broken through. A pathway leads up towards what would be the peak, but it's laden with grass, with small stepping stones that lead the way. Just at the top of where the peak would be, you can make out the top of sunflowers, all standing there in a nice sort of line.
Wow.
The sense of surreality you're feeling, and just the beauty of the place, you would find it hard to describe what it is in words. And trying to repeat the sense of feelings you are getting from just being present here would be difficult to transcribe it to anybody else. It literally brings to mind you would have to see it to believe it.
This is quite serene, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I wish Lightning could have been here to see this.
I wonder.
Any, anybody with drain
Met,
or fatigue, that is now gone.
yeah, Letu Banana is just wide-eyed, eyed mouth open, and just speechless.
Wishful Pen's not even here anymore.
Hey, where'd you go?
What did you?
Wishful.
Oh God! What happened to her?
Yeah, I don't know. She just.
There we go.
I think
There
accidentally.
He just like decided them to leave, if like a wizard.
I must go now. My plant needs.
but but no, you all. Even Wishful herself sort of stands there, just speechless for what this place looks like.
You know, Burn is gonna take a moment to put on his armor, and he's just gonna sit on his ass and look up at the stars and just out loud he's gonna say, I wonder what my birth parents would have said if I had told them that we had found this place.
Burn, roll me your astronomy knowledge.
Alright, one moment, let me get there. It is Profession Astronomer. Blind Republic.
Blind. So as you look at the stars, you actually are noticing there's stars that you have never seen before.
Do any of you have a wishful pen? Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
You see those stars over there, and he's gonna point them out with his hoof.
I see them.
Can you write down their coordinates?
I think I can. She does bring out her journal, which is full of notes and stuff, and she does her best to try and make a note of them.
Alright. He's gonna sit there and just observe everything. One moment, because I'm actually looking. There's a specific poem out of this Robert Service book that I'm trying to find.
I know, I know. If I told my parents about this, they would most likely think I'm crazy.
Oh,
Oh, nice effect, Gia. I like that.
very nice.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Looks like it's autumn on top of the hill.
So, if I may, Steele, I'd like to read this out.
Yeah, go for it.
The poem, or this poem, is called Grin, and it's from the Best of Robert Service. It's something I had from my grandfather years ago. Anyway, it goes like this. If you're up against a bruiser and you're getting knocked about, grin. If you're feeling pretty groggy and you're looked beyond a doubt, grin. Don't let him see you're funking, let him know with every clout. Though your face is battered to a pulp, your blooming heart is stout. Stand upon your pins until the beggar knocks you out, and grin. This life's a bally battle, and the same advice holds true, of grin. If you're up against it badly, then it's only one on you. So grin. If the future is as black as thunder, don't let people see your blue. Just cultivate a cast iron smile of joy the whole day through. If they call you Little Sunshine, wishing they'd no troubles too, you may grin. Rise up in the morning with the will that smooth or rough, you'll grin. Sink to sleep at midnight, and although you're feeling tough, yet grin. There's nothing gained by whining, and you're not that kind of stuff. You're a fighter from way back, and you won't take a rebuff. Your trouble is that you don't know I've had enough. Don't give in. If fate should down you, just get up and take another cuff. You may bank on it that there is no philosophy like bluff and grin. And that's it. Feels quite apropos.
I didn't expect you to read poetry. That was kind of nice.
Well, there's a few others in there that I'd like to read out eventually, but it has to be the right trials to do it. But yeah, no, Bert's just... He's gonna take a moment and look around a bit. Has there been any newcomers besides us?
There's
Well,
no...
I have a favor to ask of y'all. Do y'all mind if we stop here and pick it up next week? Because I need to get going and doing something.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
I gotta go. I was about to say the same thing.
Yeah, I'm glad we made it here. This is absolutely fantastic, and I love the music that's playing along with all this. So
Yeah.
it feels good to be here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What, 3 or 4 sessions in the making?
Well,
Definitely worth it.
it was going to be a challenge.
Yeah, and hey, it had the perfect. I managed to find the perfect piece of literature to go along with it.
Yeah.
Because
that was the best time for the best moment.
honestly, I always remembered, or I always knew that Robert's service was good. But like, I never realized just how, with these kinds of games, like his stuff can go marvelously with one another.
Well, I hope if we were stopping here then, so I hope you guys had a good time and finding the peak is just going to pique your interests more.
But absolutely, yeah. And as always, still, thank you very much for GMing for us. This has been really exciting.
No worries. Well, happy you guys are here.
Yeah.
For a moment there, it felt like, oh no.
Well, to everybody else, whoever's watching us, I will say goodbye then as I end the stream.
Goodbye.
And thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you next time on The End Times.
Later.
Ciao, have a nice day.
God, that sounds like